Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, and Jay is pooping. The screaming demons are what allegedly happened to his bum, and he will be here in due course. Can you guys hear me okay? Since I don't have Jay to test it on, can you hear? Yeah, I've been watching you guys. All right, I was killing a little bit of time trying to kill the lonesome beaver time, and watching you guys in the chat talk all your trash. Okay, I hears everything you sayings about us. Remember that scene from White Castle? Here in Kumar go to White Castle. They're in the truck with that dude with like the boil on his face, and he's like, "I hears everything you sayings." Well, I heard you. All right, I did. Where did that go? Because I have to pin it to the top of the chat. There we go. Nope, that's not how that works. You stupid idiot. See, that's what I was trying to. And now I can't copy and paste it, so I have to type it all over again. God, I hate technology. And when my mustache grows faster than my face. How are you guys? How's your lives? How's your days? It's still white outside. And by that, I don't mean that I'm at a rally. I mean that there's snow still on the ground, and it's all very heavy and it's hard. And like me. Yeah. Anyways, how's it going? I do have a banner. As a matter of fact. Look at this. Boom. Did it. Because you know why? Because I'm a professional. All right. I don't get the hot, squishy poops right before a live stream like some people do. Okay. You hear that? Appreciate that, Bernie. I'm working on the face to come out with it. Look at this. Look at this 5 o'clock shower. See, I got no chin, man. I got no chin. That's why I can't just do that all the time. Because I'm like, it's the worst. I blame West Virginia, where I was concubined. Nope, that's not the right word. Is that the right word? I don't know. My bloodline traces back to West Virginia, so there was probably something in the birth that made me not have a strong chin. But I could take a punch. Ask my wife. Anyways, I'd say yeah, Dylan. I'd say almost perfect. You know, almost perfect. I hear that 5 is the magic number and that it's a perfect fit. So don't let anyone take you down, pal. Oh, did you mean snow? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you meant something else. We have so much to talk about tonight, by the way. A lot of movie news, more trailers and videos to watch than anything. So it's going to be a good time. In and around the hole. Tomo, I'm on the Seahawks hard. I'm bullish about the Seahawks, but it's a heart choice because I think that the Patriots, no offense, Patriots fans, they've had enough. Okay. You've had enough. There's no reason on this earth for teams like the Vikings. Well, they deserve it probably, or the Browns. So they definitely deserve it. But like to have never sniffed as much as a sniffle of a Super Bowl and for the Patriots to already be back again. That's just not fair. All right. Watch the Patriots being in the Super Bowl against any team and rooting for them would be like if you had like $100 like competition, like a Mr. Beast competition, and it was for $100, and it was Musk versus a poor person, and for you to root for Elon Musk to win the $100. That's what it's like rooting for the Patriots. That's what you're like if you root for the Patriots. So I'm Seahawks, and I like their jersey colors. I can see Jay in the room. I don't know why he's not in here yet. Who do you think you are? You thick son of a bitch. I think he might actually be frozen, though. He's not moving.
No, I'm fine.
Here he is.
Oh. Hey, the team I'm going for is the Tesla Tigers. Elon's the man. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, guys. That was
good analogy.
Huh?
That was a really good analogy I just made. Pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, that big old dookie came out of nowhere. I've been taking Mins 1 a day because I'm old, and I think it's causing some screaming demons action more than I'm used to. I was trying to get off the toilet, but I was like, it was like that scene in Terminator 2. It was like, you know, when they were attacking Cyberdot. It's like it's a goddamn war zone down there. It was like I just couldn't I couldn't get out.
It'll happen to you. It's all I don't know if you guys know this, if you've ever live streamed or done it, but it's a rule in the industry that everyone knows that 10 to 15 minutes before a stream, you suddenly have to poop.
For us, I mean, we both have done it before. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of ritual. Our buttholes.
Yeah,
synced up.
I did. It was like 30 minutes before. I don't even think my body had to, but my mind was like, "You must disperse, son."
How we all feel it? We feel it good. We feel it sexy. We feel it hot. Did you put any bets down on the Super Bowl?
Not yet. I've not yet begun to defile myself, but I will.
Yeah,
I will.
My wife's the gambler around here. She has. I haven't.
Are you gonna?
No, because it's a joint account, so it's right. I mean, technically, I am gambling.
You should separate those. It's way funner.
We did, and then I was like, "You make more, so you can have."
That's the mistake I learned too. I learned real quick.
I was like, "That's just like our money. It's like our thing. It's like when you got anything a bit more."
Yeah, I get it. It was definitely a mistake.
It says Wham's Super Bowl stream. No. Those are private affairs that we must go through together or separately. Those are solos.
The thing is that we also know that no one would watch. No one's going to choose to watch us instead of the Super Bowl. So we'd have like 7 people in here.
I think he meant maybe he meant like streaming the Super Bowl, or not like streaming the Super Bowl, but like watching a live commentary of it. And I'm like, I want to do that. Yeah,
I think he did. That's what I'm saying. Like, no one's going to turn us on over the Super Bowl. I don't know. Who are the announcers for the Super Bowl?
Gabraid. I don't know. I would assume Tom Brady. I'm assuming Tom Brady would be one of them. He's actually a good announcer. He's not bad.
No, he was way better this year. And I love Tony Romo, dude. Everybody shits on him, but I think Tony Romo does a great job. But I mean, he predicts like half the shit that's going on. He should be a coach, because like when they line up, he's like, "All right, Jim, here's what they're going to do. They're going to line up here," rips a dart, and then is like, "They're going to throw the screen pass to 7." And like it happens like 99% of the time. It's amazing.
99 balloons. That was one of the gayest things I've ever done. Top 2 was like sucking dick behind an Arby's. But I will say,
Mr. Lonely Boy says that he would do that just for you.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Lonely Boy Club. We'll be lonely together, but then we're not lonely. We're together. But no, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, and it was irrelevant, but never. So I forgot.
You're gay?
Yeah, they already know that. That's not irrelevant. That's relevant to the conversation. But no, that's what I was going to say. Patreon stream is Saturday, so we're going to be hungover anyway. So what time's the game? Oh, the game starts at 6.
Yeah. If Patreon stream this Saturday, get your bets in for that. Which one of us gets drunker? You'd have to stay tuned for after to really find out the truth.
Yeah, but a couple of garage beers later and listening to Blink-182 and Nickelback on the radio and say, "Man, I just try my best." I just try my best.
Yeah. Sometimes you could turn a good night into a real bad night.
There's been multiple fights up there too. That's why we just stopped doing it. It's like, you know what the best thing for us to do is after we have our Patreon stream, I'll just go home. I'll leave. By the way, I was going to say...
It has been a long time. It's been a long time.
Well, we just don't hang out that much anymore because it's safer.
Maybe that's it.
I was watching... you guys ever watch those React channels? Like, not React channels, but the Fine Brother. Whatever. Is that who they are? The pricks that tried to sue a bunch of people they're trying to claim... Is it the Fine Bros? I don't know.
Yeah, I never heard anything about them after that.
I call them tampons with beards. But no, those guys... They had a video out where it was Blink-182 was reacting to teens listening to their music for the first time. Did you watch that?
Yeah,
it was interesting too, because I didn't know that Mark Hoppus was talking about all the small things, and all the teens were like, "Yeah, I love that song" or whatever. And he's like, unless you knew 90, like we were making fun of 98 Degrees and the boy bands. Mark Hoppus said, "I didn't even know we were making fun of them. I had no idea." They were just like, "Hey, put on this, do this little thing outside the airport." I goes, "I just thought it was like color coordination or something." He didn't even know. I thought he was in on that joke.
He probably just says that because Justin Timberlake bodied him at an airport or something. And Mark's not a fighting guy. He's probably like, I'm gonna have to be at award shows with these guys. I don't know who was mad at me.
Like uninterested as hell was Travis. Well, he was like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's crazy. The world's turned on Travis in an insane way. I don't know if it's the Kardashian thing or what. The Alkaline Trio lost their drummer, and Travis has been producing their stuff. So there's a lot of people predicting that Travis is going to take over as their drummer, and their fans want no part of it. No part of it whatsoever. I'm like, dude, he's like one of the greatest drummers of all time. But people just don't like him now. Like, not everyone, but just like certain people in the scene. I'm too old to say that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. He just looks, I mean, I like him too, but he does look like a villain in like the Jake Gyllenhaal movie End of Watch. Like one of the guys that are running the crack house for the cartel.
Yeah. He apparently, I didn't know this, but he apparently wrote a book, like an autobiography, and like half the book is just him talking about how much sex he has. It's like, and then I fucked her. Like,
yeah, because you're a drummer in a successful punk band. Of course, you're going to be laying the pipe. It's not exactly what I would. I mean, you're a good-looking kind of guy. I mean, I guess, but you're not going to tat your body.
Women think he is. Yeah.
Well, you're not going to tat your body up like that unless you're in prison, and you have to, because that's how Daddy Rolo likes his ass tatted up like that, or you're in a successful punk band.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he went too overboard with the tattoos, dude. To like his whole face, there's just like nothing left but face.
Well, he's not.
Crazy.
I mean, it's not like he's going to get a job at Walgreens or anything like that.
That's true. That's true.
He's not going to be the face of the public, cashier.
Daniel said he's tweaking. Let him fucking tweak.
Yeah. Who's tweaking? I'm not tweaking. I haven't even done meth today.
Maybe he's talking about Travis. I don't know. But speaking of movie quotes, I asked the Patreons today. And by the way, just go to Patreon/WeWatchedAMovie, join up and hang out. We've got the biggest unboxing I've ever seen to do live, which is going to be a blast. And we're going to listen to music and have good times. Chug a beer. It's going to be good. But I asked Patreons today to give me their picks for the soundboard. Would you like to go through the new soundboard together?
Sounds like shit.
Yeah, it's all. It's
shit!
All
did I say that out loud? No, it sounds awesome. We should all be doing it.
You know what I'd say to you right now? I would say,
he's a pedantic, pontificating, pretentious bastard, a belligerent old fart, a worthless, steaming pile of cow dung, figuratively speaking.
Elegant. Point.
The suck zone. The suck zone.
Oh, that's a good one.
We got.
Give me back my gun.
That's a good one too.
We got.
Chicken feathers up your butt does not make you a chicken.
What's that one?
It's from a Fight Club. Someone requested that one. I forgot. Like, it's a great line.
Chicken feathers up your butt does not make you a chicken.
God, even when he says something dumb like that, you can hear the coolness in Brad Pitt's voice.
Yeah, it's not fair.
I know.
It's not fair.
Balls are showing. Bumblebee tuna.
Whoops.
You look like you. I thought you spilt something. I didn't know that was.
He said your balls are showing. Wait, whoops.
Dude, I forgot all about this one, and I tied them together from Bloodsport.
Dude, I wish I had signed into that. I know it just reminded me of something. I showed Mike and his wife a bunch of these like bookmarks on TikTok that I've been collecting. I got like a fucking mega collection going. And there was something about Bloodsport this guy did where he was cutting onions, and he recreated the scene where Jean-Claude Van Damme gets blinded when he was like, "Argh!" And he started like, dude, it was one of the funniest sketches I've ever seen. I wish I could show it, but I haven't signed in on TikTok on the computer.
Dude, they've made some great memes out of that. Like the drums one's good. He's like playing the drums and shit. They got him in this whole band. I got a couple more here.
You fucking break. He's probably a queer.
I mean, that is true.
Classic. I brought this one to the fray, and I'm proud of it.
Slap me around and call me Susan.
Hell yeah.
I warned you, Susan.
Oh man, I hope that's one of the movies that just 100% would not work today, without a doubt. Blank Man, it's so good though. It's so fucking good.
Someone quoted that to me.
Oh, this is concentrated flatulence. I collected it while you were sleeping.
That clip was hard to find. Dude.
Oh,
that is one big pile of shit.
That's a good one.
We're gonna use that one quite a bit. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's all the main ones. I meant to get more, but my computer started sucking a dick, so I couldn't do it. That'll happen. That'll happen with electronic.
Fucking queer. He's probably gay. Probably queer.
Give me a fucking break. He's probably a queer.
It's your computer.
Yeah, that's my computer. But thank you, Patreons, for adding that new collection. We still have the old ones. We'll keep piling them on as we go. And I'd like to pile on all of you tonight, if you will allow me to do so. I'm getting sweaty, and I think I'm dying.
Are you waiting to drink?
No. I don't sweat when I don't drink. You fucking alcoholic. What's wrong with you?
It's crazy. I know people are doing that.
My hands were shaking.
I don't know. I swear to God, I swear on everything that's holy, dude. I don't drink at all until the streams. I don't. But I look forward to it. I start fiending like a fucking crack whore, and I'm like, oh my God, time is a coming. Time is a coming. It's like only about 45 minutes, and then it's time to break free. I've got to break free.
That's good though. I mean, once a week, that's pretty stellar stuff.
Well, sometimes, it's going to be twice a week this week, so it's going to be even more so. Double Grayskull on Saturday.
Yeah, and then Sunday's the Super Bowl. You got to have.
I don't. No, because I don't have any teams. My team's not in it. Her team's not in it. So.
Yeah, but you don't need to root for a team to.
Wife and I might be going and getting some crab dip from Costco though. Living wild and crazy.
Delicious. You know that you're invited to come over and watch the Super Bowl with me. Your best.
I can't because I'm going to be extremely. I'm going to be I'm actually probably just going to be in bed, not moving for.
Oh, you're being hungover. You're going to be
big time.
hungover.
Big time.
Oh yeah. So you're planning to go hard on Saturday.
Well,
everyone tune in to watch Jay kill himself with alcohol poisoning.
I go, oh, dude, the worst was when we were trying all those liquors from all those different beers. Or that fucking collection of beer was the grossest.
Yeah, that was bad for me too. Because after you left, I thought I was invincible, and I just kept going. Did not end well. Did not end well. Don't do that. It's bad for you. Oh, dude, you're right. We do need that. Take it.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good one too. We need to get that in the Pass the Ross. There's a lot of good ones we got to get. So, all right. Well, we got stuff to talk about other than just our wieners. Good playing with your dinghy. That's what I tried to find and I couldn't find.
We should pull up them trailers I sent you over
here. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It sounds nice.
We should probably start that short film though, because I actually am looking forward to that. Based on the comments, as you sexies know, I think on February 27th, the new Resident Evil is released. Resident Evil Requiem, which is going to be sexual and hot. We're going to like that a lot. We're going to play the shit out of it. But in celebration of that and to promote it, they made a quick little short film. And according to I haven't seen it, I didn't watch it, but according to the comments, people were going apeshit for this. They were like, "This is badass. This is better than everything Mila Jovovich and all the other current Resident Evil iterations they've ever done in like a 4-minute video." Because at first I thought it was like one of those animated, like just a trailer, but no, it's live action. So,
yeah,
comments liked it.
I haven't watched it. It's directed by someone notable, and I completely spaced out on who directed this. Someone's got to tell me, but yeah, Dr. Evil's right. It's got Maika Monroe in it, but it's a half trailer, half short film.
Yeah, it's like a short film. It's like I think they're labeling it as a short.
Okay, well, here it is. Resident Evil Requiem official evil has always had a name. Live action. Sure. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Is it full screen?
Yeah.
It wasn't always like this.
That scared me a little bit.
I used to think we were lucky. I thought we had it all. A simple house. Good life. Sunday mornings.
1998, you see that?
Dance-offs. Afternoons at the park.
Just one more, Mama.
I feel like I'm watching a Halls commercial.
Campbell's soup.
Yeah.
Then it started. First the sirens, then the emergency broadcasts.
Due to the citywide outbreaks, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do like a Snyder thing where the little girl was going to be bit.
Oh, yeah. Damn, she jerked her arm. I'm going to call CPS.
Fuck it. They're all consumed.
And then silence. And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away. We ran. We fought.
What'd the cameraman do?
We hid.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Got a little liquor over there.
And still, they came.
Damn.
Ooh.
I told myself we would make it. We just needed more time. You always think that you have more time.
Oh, is that?
Until you don't. If anyone finds this, tell them I tried. Tell
It's
them
not all
I'm
about
still
you.
me.
Yeah, that's selfish.
Right up until the end.
Oh,
Good place.
That's the last of them. Facility secure.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
Ezra Miller.
Dude, that's badass, dude. I'm not. Yeah, they're all right. That was fucking sick. And what was that? Like a 3-minute, 35-second short. And they're not lying. Like everything they've done with Resident Evil before, and even the short-lived bullshit they done on Netflix was terrible, or HBO Max or whatever it was. And then the new one they did, that blows it out of the water within 4 minutes. That's awesome. That captured everything cool about Resident Evil right there. Just, I mean, not everything, but it captured enough of the essence to make it good.
Yeah, I mean, it still had the kind of animated look, like because they've done a bunch of Resident Evil movies, right? That are just the animated versions of the movies. That I think
the animators are awesome, but that, I mean, they were working on a limited budget. Obviously, it's not like huge studio put a bunch of money into it. It's just a marketing thing, but it's still, I thought
it's
it was
cool
awesome.
marketing. Yeah, it's really
well. That
cool
reminded
marketing.
me of back in the day when Resident Evil 2 was coming out. Romero directed a live action short with the kid from Brad Renfro as Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, like dude, I'm really hoping the one that comes out is going to be good. Not just the game, which people are pumped about, I assume.
Yeah.
But the new movie with Craig Zegers, I think that might be the one.
Hopefully.
If it's not, they got to stop trying.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I know we covered it before, but was Craig Zegers the one that said something about like he's not going to keep it? No, maybe that I was thinking of Paul Anderson. Because Paul Anderson was like, I know the reason why I don't want to make the movie exactly like the video game is because I'm a fan, and if people see and they know it's coming, then like it's not exciting. So I got a couple ideas. I was like, you're a piece of shit, Paul.
I think that
watch
that
your
is
wife get fucked by better men than you. How about that, Paul? But here's the other thing, by the way. I will say this. The reason why, and because he directed Mortal Kombat, right, in 1995, and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good adaptation of the game. It wasn't bad at all. That was a tall order to make that game worthwhile to go see in the movie theater. But that was because he was kept within a framework. They told him, they're like, you're not changing a bunch of shit in this. You're not. And they made him keep it pretty well within the game.
And also,
but then they just let him go crazy.
There was also no story to Mortal Kombat at that point.
No, there was. No, there was a story. Even in the first one.
No, I'm not talking about the game though.
Yeah,
but it was like jump to this level, and now
the game was a very simple idea. It was like it was the same thing. There's a tournament, Earth realm. There's all these realms. They have to fight for it. No, that was in the video game.
No, but I'm saying, didn't they make a game at some point for Mortal Kombat that actually had a lot of story in it?
That was afterwards, but the first one had a very basic premise to it. Like,
yeah, no, I understand. Like, but it was super basic, right? Like there was nothing to really fuck.
Well,
with.
I mean, all the characters had backstories to them, because I remember playing the game and you could get a manual and it would tell you like all the bios.
Yeah, but like with Resident Evil, I mean, again, I agree. It would have been way better than what he did with Resident Evil. But
yeah, Resident Evil has a way deeper, more rich story for sure, and you have a lot more material to work with versus Mortal Kombat, the first game, especially when they didn't know how. I mean, it was already mega. I mean, it was big when they made the movie, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to greenlight it. Because I think when Mortal Kombat came out, the movie in '95, didn't Mortal Kombat 2 already release? Because I'm pretty sure that had already come out. Because '92 was Mortal Kombat 1 on the. I'm not sure when I think 91 was when Mortal Kombat came to arcade. And then it came to home consoles in like 92 or 93. And I think Mortal Kombat 2 had just come out or was getting ready to come out, but when they released the movie.
I don't know. All I remember is by the time they got to 3, I couldn't really hold serve anymore. Kids had like the Game Genie and shit and knew all like the special codes, and I was still like button mashing. So I was like, all right, fuck this game. But and also Annihilation.
Wrong game. Wrong game.
Annihilation didn't help either. That was just that was stinky. I'm glad
the movie was. That was one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's top like 5. It has to be.
Yeah. Are you day one buying Requiem?
Probably. I don't know, because like right now, I've told you guys I'm lost in the sauce with Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm at chapter 6 now, so I'm almost at the end. Arthur is very sick, very unwell, and so we're coming down to the wire. And then there's an epilogue and all this. I don't know. I'll probably buy it. I just don't know when. Oh, by the way, if you guys. Resident Evil video games are on sale right now. I mean, at least they are on the PSN store. I got Code Veronica today for $4.99. It's usually like $16.99.
Oh shit, nice. I might get into some of that myself.
You should. Yeah, Code Veronica is $4.99. The original Resident Evil Director Cut is $4.99. Resident Evil 2 is $4.99. I'm talking about the original ones. They remade the games. You want to play the remakes though. But if you get a chance,
play those through Xbox too, or is it just PlayStation?
I'm sure they're on sale everywhere. They're probably doing it because of the upcoming game.
Yeah, my daughter plays the shit out of Resident Evil, loves it, and I think we're 26% done with the story. We just started chapter 3, I believe.
And what?
On Red Dead, and then we're like 62% done with the game overall, but that's just because she does that like in her spare time. Like she
does the side quests and shit. Yeah,
the fun stuff. And I just play when we get to the story or whatever.
Dude, it's gonna make you fuck. You're gonna bawl.
That's I've heard that, and it's funny though because we let Ellie do all the horse riding because like there's some stuff she can't see or whatever. She can't play the hard stuff. So the three of us will sit down and play it. And MJ and I will do the missions or whatever. And then Ellie, whenever we have to take the horse like all the way across the map, she likes to just ride the horse. So we give her the thing, and then she just rides the horse. And actually, it works out pretty. It's fun. It's a good time.
Don't get too attached to your horse.
Well, they all die.
Not all of them, but
well, they do when we run them off a fucking mountain.
Well, yeah, you can kill them. Yeah, but I'm saying that there's a particular scene toward the end. But either way, yeah, I'm gonna probably get it. I'll probably wait a day or two, but I'll probably pick it up for sure. I'm not gonna get the collector's edition or anything like that. But dude, this year's gonna be fucking mega, dude. You got Resident Evil Requiem coming out in a couple of weeks. You got Hellraiser that's gonna come out this year. You got the new Michael Myers Halloween game that's gonna come out this year, right? Is it next year? No, it's this year.
This year.
Fuck, dude, that's some good eating. For us gamers,
crazy.
Fat ass.
I know.
We're gonna eat our Funyuns and enjoy our video games. We love it.
I'm gonna stay up all night eating candy and watching scary movies, and you can't do anything about it. We're buying Requiem when it comes out. We're gonna play that one together too. Are those games like dirty? Like I know they're obviously
some of them. No. I mean, what do you mean dirty? Like, how do you
like
mean?
like sex and stuff like that?
There's obviously
you're not.
There's no dick sucking or anything like that. It's not like GTA.
Zombies. Yeah. Okay. So should be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Those games always frustrate the piss out of me though, but it's nice because I have MJ and I'm like, all right, figure out this fucking puzzle because I can't.
Well, April and I are playing Resident Evil 4, the remake. I gotta be honest, I love Resident Evil 4. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game. It pisses me the fuck off because it's at the beginning of the game. You have to go to this village, and all the villagers attack you, and you gotta just basically run around and survive for 5 minutes. It pisses me off because I want to kill these. It's like I just came here to use a foe, you bitch. And they're all like rushing you and shit. And they won't leave you the fuck alone. I get pissed about it. I'm like, they only give you like so many bullets. I don't know, whatever. But we got to finish that. I've already played it, so she can take a chill pill. Okay, if with Requiem, I'm going to Requiem, and then she uses.
I'm going to Yosemite.
Well, because we haven't. She watched. Well, she played along with me, but she watched me play 1, 2, and 3, the remake. So she got into the story. So we got the 4, but then there's 5, and then there's 6, and then there's 7, and then there's Village and all that shit. And I'm like, all right, listen, I'm just gonna explain to her what happened, and then we'll get to Requiem. We'll just cut through the bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much storyline. You'd have to. I gotta shut the OCD completist in my brain down and be like, no, because I'm never gonna make it through all those games before that comes out. Especially while we're trying to play Red Dead. So I get it.
Well, Red Dead's one of those games. If you don't keep on it though, like I swear to God, you can put it down and then you'll be like, I'll just go back to it after a long time. You'll just leave
that's literally. That's what we did. We got like 30% through the game or something like that, and then just didn't play it for years and are back to it. But okay. You also, Jay, sent. Now, I definitely would not have watched this personally because you know my feelings. I think Michael Jackson's a weirdo and he creeps me out. But people are pumped about this.
I know. I haven't watched this. I have not watched this, so it's gonna be a good time. Get closer. Get closer. Let's watch this trailer now.
And by the way, I just want to point out because we're watching trailers and stuff on this show will definitely not be monetized.
100%. We're probably fucked.
Very much appreciate your all super chats and your stream elements. And we will get to every single one of them before the show is through. But yeah, this is Universal and Michael Jackson music. So say goodbye.
Shit. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Should be good though. I'm sure they won't have too much. But here's the new Michael Jackson movie trailer.
You're confident.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
You're strong.
Yeah. Or I could do it like Arthur if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I'm just
how you doing, boy?
Where's the volume button? Oh, it's over here hidden behind my camera.
That's a good boy. Thank you.
There we go.
Woo. You're beautiful. You're the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. In this life, you're either a winner or you're a loser. Y'all want to work in a steel mill like me for the rest of your days?
No, sir.
Yeah, because I sure as hell don't. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
I need to hear you a little louder. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
Ready whenever you are, Michael.
I'll tell you one thing, and I'm pausing this to try to help that a little bit. Even though I have no interest in seeing this movie, they did a hell of a job cutting this fucking trailer. This is a good trailer. Like, the music beats is so good.
I'm gonna see that. I'm 100% gonna like. I loved Bohemian Rhapsody and the Rocket Man movie. I thought those were fucking awesome, and it's in the same vein of that. And the guy, this is like a relative of. I think this is the nephew of Michael Jackson. So I think it's badass, dude. I don't know. And here's the thing about him, dude. Like, you love him or hate him, but his music is iconic as fuck. It just is, and his life is interesting as shit too. I mean, I'm interested.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of story there.
Do you know what I'm after?
Little boys.
The biggest store in the world. We need to capitalize on Michael's success.
Oh, is that
the
Brendan
Jackson
Fraser?
family is the brand.
It looked like him.
Coca-Cola.
Hang on. I thought that too.
Jackson family is the brand. That's our success.
Oh, I think that is
Because
Brendan
the
Fraser.
Jackson family is the brand. That's our lives on Michael's
No, it is.
No, that's not him.
Oh, okay, it's Frazier. Oh, okay.
success. Because the Jackson family is the brand. That's our Coca-Cola. And we need to start selling. So I'm planning an international tour. This is just the
Old
beginning.
joke.
I need to think.
I told you what to think.
I love my family, but I just want to do my own thing. Just have all these ideas in my head.
He sounds like him.
Just got to get them out.
And do it, Michael. Not a little boy anymore.
Yeah, true.
Is that Eminem with a beard?
Michael, I knew you were different the moment you were born.
That monkey looked like shit.
Special life.
I believe music can change the world. Spread love.
It's crazy how much love he got when he was like at the haiku. Like,
That is what I want the world to feel. Magic.
that looks fucking sick. It's not like the Jackson estate needs any more money, and this is just gonna like send all of his records back to platinum again and be on the top 100 fucking chart. But holy fuck, dude, that looks great, man.
It'd be so funny, dude, if like the pre-trailer that they released, if it was just like a black screen and it was just like 2026, he's coming, and then you just hear
Yeah.
like
when he was doing that, it's like get closer, I'll get closer. That, you know what that reminds me of is Rush Hour when he's sitting up there doing karaoke. Shimoli,
Chris Tucker,
Chris Tucker, yeah, he's like Shimoli. Now, I thought it looked really good, but I mean, again, I loved like Bohemian Rhapsody, and I never would have necessarily been interested in that kind of movie. I thought Queen, obviously Queen's badass, but I never really was interested in what went on behind the scenes. But once I started watching, I was like, it's fucking interesting as shit, really good, really well done. And then the same thing with Rocket Man.
Yeah, I see. I never watched Rocket Man. Did you watch that one? Like the full with Taron Egerton? I never watched that one.
Watched all of it.
I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was okay. The only thing I really took from Bohemian Rhapsody, dude, the ending was awesome. The concert at the end was really awesome. But when he was in that truck stop and that dirty ass trucker walked by and he was on the phone, he was just like, And then the kid is like, I have AIDS.
Sweet ass.
It was like the next scene. I swear, it's like hard cuts. Like, I have AIDS.
Yeah. I know. It's like, I got a little too rambunctious in his brown eye, so I got AIDS now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna definitely see that. April likes it too. She liked Bohemian Rhapsody in those films, so we'll probably go out and see that in the theaters.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, again, Jay loves Michael Jackson. I don't. I think he creeps me out. But like,
I think here's the thing. I don't think
he's going to be huge. There's no doubt about that.
I think what he did, whatever he did behind closed, obviously it was a creep, weird shit. I mean, I think as a person, maybe he was. I don't know anything about it exactly. I just love his music, and I think he is iconic as fuck. I love it. I've always loved his music. When we were kids, like Cody got that, the History Volume 1 and Volume 2 on DVD for Christmas or something. We watched that shit all the time.
Now, you guys have always been huge Michael Jackson fans.
Well, you can't. I mean, here's the thing: you can't deny it. Like his impact on music is like forever going to be significant. Forever.
Yeah. I wish I could get into it. I'm jealous for the people who are excited. But, I'm also not like, you better not go through this movie like Scream 7 because you're giving Spyglass money.
Oh, yeah. Do you think he taught, it's got to be weird for his nephew, if that's his nephew, to be like, they're like, all right, well, you got to really sound like Michael. I'm like, how's that? He's like, like how Michael sounds. Like, I don't know. How did Michael sound? He's like, there you go. You're getting there. I was like, what do you mean? I came in here and they were really mean to me and I had gel in my hair and they said, you got to do the Pepsi commercial. And I didn't want to do it, Blanket. I didn't. And then my hair caught on fire and I almost died. But thankfully, the firefighters were sweethearts and they saved my life.
You sound like Corey Feldman on Helium.
I know. I can't do Michael
No one that far off. It's just that's all.
I was like, come on, Blanket. Come on. I'm just gonna dangle you over the balcony, Blanket. It's okay. By the way, I think that Michael Jackson. I watched that documentary on him. I don't know. I can't remember who. I think it was that jerk ass fucking journalist that always tried to probe people and like poke them to get them to reveal something and would edit his videos to make them look worse. I can't remember that guy's name. It's like some British bitch. But I think Michael Jackson honestly was a little bit manic too. If there's a document, it's a short documentary where he's walking around and dude, the amount of attention he just went out, like stepping 1 foot out of his door was fucking insane. Like it was like a presidential like type of like attention. But he went to this mall and they shut the mall down for him and he's walking around and it's like this super duper expensive shit. He's like, that looks really nice. I'll buy 2 of those. And that,
I watched that.
Yeah. And then the guy's like, Michael, do you know how much he's been spending? He's like, no, I don't have any idea. That's silly. Don't be silly. Yeah. He dropped like a fucking $150,000 in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and he bought some like weird African elephant statue or something like that. But that was the same documentary or like interview or whatever where they went back to the Neverland Ranch and he was like, hey, Michael, what's that creepy picture of like 12 naked angel babies around you? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like, well, that's fucking weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He creeps me out, dude.
I think he wound up. I don't know if he sued that guy. I think his name was Martin Bashir. I can't remember. I think that was something like that. But because he's like, they edited the video and they left out context and they made it like they made it more scintillating than it really was. You know what I mean? Like they just got all the parts and made it. I don't know. But either way, I think Michael Jackson's obviously he suffered from a lot of different issues. Not one of which was like 100% manic. I think he was a manic, and he was an addict. And I still to this day think that his doctor definitely. Well, I think he was tried and convicted.
That guy go to
for
jail?
That. I think so. I think his pain doctor or something like they were giving him too much. I don't know, but it's an interesting looking biopic that I'm interested.
And what I hear is that's just a part 1. So like they're probably gonna do several. It's gonna be like the new Harry Potter fucking thing, and like Michael Jackson 6, you'll get to the stuff with the doctor. I mean, the story is that it's got that much shit in it. So I have to make a drink real fast.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
What's chat saying? You guys like? Oh, you guys like? Take it or leave it. Review says MJ got screwed and then they killed him. I mean, there was a lot of weird shit that happened. I remember when he died and passed away. There was a lot of fucking crazy shit going on. Tomo says child thrown into stardom by force, becoming a maniac later in life. No, so I know, dude, and not to mention the fact that he got treated like pure dog shit by his dad. Joe was a fucking monster to him, and it wasn't just Michael. I mean, it was like all the family, like Tito, I don't know the other guys, his sisters. MJ was murdered. God bless the king of pop. I think he was. Because right before he passed away, I'm pretty sure he was planning on a comeback tour or something like that. It sold out. It was mega. Everybody was talking about it. And then I think during one of his dance rehearsals, they were like, yeah, he was really, pumped. And then that was it. JT says Macaulay Culkin says he didn't get abused. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I think there were so many allegations about it. Like he was a weird guy. 1000% he was a weird dude. And I think that opened him up to a lot of allegations that just didn't turn out to be true. And what if they had something on him, Like 100%, he would have been convicted. Like it's not a civil suit. It's a fucking it's a felony. If you abuse a child,
they went to trial. They went to trial. I mean,
but it was but there was no proof, and then the civil suit. But it wouldn't have. My point being, it wouldn't have been a civil suit. If the state had, if they had proof of him doing something atrocious to children, they would have arrested him on that. That's a state felony. That's a felony type of thing.
Yeah, that whole stuff, I've made peace with the fact that we'll never know. Obviously, we'll never know for sure. But for me, it's good enough. It's good enough to know that he wanted to sleep in beds with other people's kids for me to be like, nah, I'm pretty good on that guy.
That's weird. I don't know why. Like, and you gotta
get it.
You also got to remember too, the parents of the why were they letting it happen? They knew about some of
money,
it, or they knew all of it.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, and then that, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to get into the weeds about it, but either way, I will say about his death, it was real shady. Some shady shit went down with that. 100%. I don't know because I was just telling the peeps here. Before he passed away, they did that whole dance rehearsal thing, and he showed up and he was all pumped about doing it or whatever, and it was going to be his last big tour, and then he was going to set up a residency in Vegas and make all sorts of fucking money, and then that's it, it's over.
Yeah that was definitely weird. I remember, dude, that was everywhere when it happened. It was like the Queen died, you know, if we were in here. Well, I guess people do still care here as well. There's another video, by the way. I always feel bad about when we talk about Michael Jackson because I feel like I'm poo-pooing everybody's party. It's like, next time I'm just going to shut up.
Yeah, you come in with your mustachio. I'm like, God damn, that fucking dildo's here.
Is this what you feel like when I talk about Scream?
No, because I like Scream 1 and 2, you piece of shit. You always try to bring this on and pin it on.
No,
like,
the new Screams. If I talk about like a Scream 7. If you talk about like Scream 7.
I mean, people want to talk about it. I don't get mad about that.
I'm not mad. I didn't say I was mad. I said I always just like feel bad because I'm like,
oh no,
anything that comes out of my mouth is gonna like.
That's why I lock and key it up. If you're like, hey, I'm gonna talk about Scream 7 for a minute, I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. And then when you ask me, you put me on the spot. Like, what do you think about Scream 7? Because you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, I think it might be a big pile of dog shit.
That is true. I do that. There is a couple people have sent me this. And I forgot the name of the thing, so now I'm having to search for. Oh, this is a guy. I don't know the story behind this or whatever, but it's a 2-minute video, and it's Raphael test footage that this guy made.
I saw the thumbnail for it. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, I've seen it like everywhere, and people have sent it to us. So I figured we would check it out together and see what's going on with this. It's called Raphael test footage.
Yep.
Unlike it.
I lost the side. Then it is gone. I can get it back. I can get it back.
Shut it, Miss O'Neill.
Oh damn! Oh, they're robots like in the cartoon.
Damn.
Woo! Damn.
Oh. Oh, fuck, that was cool. I saw his taint.
Yeah. I mean, come on, how you guys expect to beat me? Good answer. Good answer.
Everybody knows the turtles don't kill.
That looks incredible, dude. And it really is sad because it's like, all right, well, you can see the fan reaction probably loves this shit, but why the studios don't invest money to get this kind of shit made live action, we'll never know because they're dildo holes. But I think it's the same guy that there was a test footage of Donatello. I don't know if it's the same guy that looked badass too. I think it's the same dude. It looks like the
Someone
same
in the
style.
chat said they did one for Leonardo too.
Or Leonardo, yeah, it's one of the turtles.
What's cool about it, dude? What's really cool about that? Like, I mean, again, I would prefer, as good as that looked, and his skin looked really cool. But like, I still prefer them to go back to let's do animatronics and let's do puppets and the way they did it in the 90s. That's the only way forward for me. But what made that fucking badass was the John Wick action, obviously, and the fact that they had the balls to bring forth some new ideas. Like, what would happen if someone, unloaded a clip into Raphael's fucking half shell? You know what I'm saying? The violence of it is
I'm gonna have to use turtle wax.
We talked about this 100 times, but like the original first iteration of the Turtles from the Eastmans, I think it was violent. They did kill. It was graphic.
Yeah, I think Shredder got like decapitated in the third issue. Like he fucking got killed immediately. Like a third issue, he was dead.
Yeah, and look at RoboCop, dude. RoboCop sold a shit ton of toys on the back of a violent R-rated movie. You could release an R-rated Turtles for the people who grew up with it, like us, your actual core audience, and still sell a fuck ton of toys because we're still buying toys now.
I would watch the shit out of it if it was R-rated and violent, and it was like more along the comic books. But I think what launched it into popularity and what people remember is the cartoon. And that's why they toned it down significantly when they did the first Turtles movie, even though the first Turtles movie, which is incredible, by the way, it had dark elements in it. They kept some stuff from the comic book in there. They just didn't go all the way with the killing and stuff. But yeah, I would 100% prefer a live action Turtles again, and not the CGI garbage that we've been subjected to by Michael Bay and his team. Thinking, I mean, yes, Megan Fox, we love that. We love that. That was a silver lining. That was a great April O'Neil. Nice boobs. But I would prefer the live action and the old April O'Neil any day of the week.
Yeah. And I do like Mutant Mayhem. I like what they're doing with that. I think it's really fun or whatever. Those movies were good. Mind the Gap said they're never going to make an R-rated TMNT movie. Oh, contraire, mon frere. It was literally in the news.
The Last Ronin.
It got canceled, but Paramount was going to make a Last Ronin. Like, it was announced on several like Hollywood Reporter and shit like that.
Yeah, I think investors got cold feet. I think they were like, you know what? I think a lot of people would like it, and it's cool, but it is a dark fucking story. In the Last Ronin, all the turtles are dead except for Michelangelo, and he's taken on all their weapons and now he's by himself. That's why they call it the Last Ronin. He's hunting down their killers. It's very, very dark right off the bat. And I think that investors were like, I don't know, because it's like, I know it's based off the comic book where it's a dark type of gothic setting with all this shit going on. But what made our money was this kids show. And parents are going to take their kids to go see it. And then all of a sudden, Michelangelo like cuts someone's fucking nose off and then eats it.
Yeah, it'll be Deadpool all over again. People complaining that they took their kids to see Deadpool. Carlos got a great point too. They probably saw how much Sonic.
That's true. That is true.
Nope. Let's stick to
yeah,
that.
But okay,
so you're right. It may never happen, but it could.
But Sonic, yes, you're right. But Sonic sold very well. Sonic is doing very well, and Mario Brothers also did very well. But I don't know if you, they can't. Dude, Turtles 1 and 2 had to be. I've never looked it up, but it had to make its money back plus when it was released in 1990 and 1992. I don't know what their budget was, but it had to make its money back. It had to. And so it's like, it wouldn't be a loss. It wouldn't, like, if you've got all this money anyway, how much did fucking the remake cost with all that CGI shit?
So let's look at this, because I'm actually like, I'm interested in that. So the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie,
what was the budget?
It made worldwide, it made $202 million.
And on a budget of what?
$13 million.
God damn, dude. Y'all go to the casino, you lucky fuckers.
Yeah, $202 million on a $13.5 million budget.
And if it was adjusted for today, inflation for today, what would that be? That on a $13 million budget back in 1990, I don't know, say $50 million, $60 million. I don't know.
However, the other side chips in when you look at the 2014 Michael Bay movie that you and I both loathe so much. It had a budget of $125 million, but it made $485 million.
I mean, they did well, but it's not like, I feel like they were close to breaking even, because what was the marketing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they put in when they talk about the budget. If they're just talking about the movie production side of it, where they're talking about lights, costume, you know, all that stuff, and then they don't include how much they had to pay for marketing, how much they had to pay the theaters, all of that shit. Or if they do include it, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
On the flip side, Out of the Shadows, the second Michael Bay iteration of the Turtles in 2016, had a budget of $135 million, only made $245 million.
That's what killed it. That's what.
Yeah.
That's the one that fucking killed it right there. But yeah, so I think that people speak pretty clearly when they're like, "Yeah, we don't want that shit. Bring back the 1990 love."
Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park. I mean, when it's been gone for a few years and it comes back, the first one's going to make a ton of money. Of course, all the Jurassic Park movies do because it's a theatrical event. To put on the other coin, though, Secret of the Ooze, 1991, the budget was $25 million. Yeah. It only made $78 million.
That's a bunch of brain dead alcoholics that just didn't go see it. That's what it was.
It got terrible reviews too because all the Vanilla Ice stuff and everything, which we love. But
well, okay, well, yeah. I do know that there was like some fan backlash to Turtles 2. I don't know what I think it was like too goofy. Well, it was. They did lighten it up quite a bit. From Turtles 1, it was more. It had comedy bits to it. There was elements of comedy. Obviously, it was funny, but then there was also a dark overtone to it, which people kind of dug and they liked that vibe. And then they shifted that in the second one, and it got a lot more lighthearted, a lot more. It didn't go full Disney, but it was going that way. And then they brought in Keno, which I like Keno. I mean, that motherfucker will deliver your pizza and kick the shit out of some ninjas in pajamas. I like Keno, but at the end of the day, I think people were like, "Yeah, that's not." And then they're living in April's apartment, and it's kind of like, you know, Full House for a little while, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't like this."
Yeah, the budget, the recent one, also animated, obviously, Mutant Mayhem had a budget of $70 million, and it made $181 million. So I mean, Turtles are going to make you money.
Yeah. Well, and also I remember Turtles 2, and I was always confused as a kid. It's like, where the fuck is Rocksteady and Bebop? Because they were huge, and then they gave us Toka and Razor, which is cool, I guess. But it's like, why do you just put Rocksteady and Bebop in there?
This thing I got. Remember this guy?
That's the bane of most people's existences. Yeah, I know. It was one of the hardest fucking games. That was unnecessarily hard. Sons of bitches.
Turtles in Time was dope. Super Nintendo. When you
my favorite for the Nintendo day was Turtles 2, the arcade game. That was always the best.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, in the arcades. If you guys don't know this, if you're not old fucking dirty farts who every time they fart, dust comes out of their butts like us. We used to go to arcades, and they had the Simpsons game, the X-Men game,
Mortal Kombat.
Dope. Mortal Kombat, you could play the Turtles, but Turtles and X-Men were like two of the mainstays, and they were just like side scroll walk along, and they were hard, dude. You'd put a lot of coins in that. It's fun, it's hip, it's Noah's Arcade.
Yeah, Turtles 1, that game was insanely hard. Like you had to be you had to look like a goddamn Reddit moderator with a neck beard at age 10 to beat that game. That game was fucking insanely hard. I never beat it as a kid. I had to watch other people beat it like at 40 years old. Like, oh, that's what it looks like.
That's the thing too. You couldn't just hop on YouTube and look up a playthrough and be like,
you had to get like a subscription to like game magazines to look for tips and tricks to fucking get through
it. There was bad things about it, but it was funner. I feel like
it was fun at first, and then you realize like, yeah, they're just fucking with me because apparently the only turtle to use that wins all the levels is Donatello because of his bow, because of how long his stick is. Yeah. You could just beat the shit out of everything. I don't know.
Good times, man. I miss those times. I really do. That's what I would do if I could go back in time. I would just go hang out in an arcade, but I would take my current salary with me because back in the arcade, you'd have like $10 in quarters. You weren't going to get shit done. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'd take a bag of that shit with me. You can buy the toys that you couldn't afford then now, but you can't go back and play the games the way.
Yeah, but toys now are like, but I mean, action figure collectibles. They're not toys, lady. Get out of here. Action figure collectibles are way more expensive than they were back then. Like you could get Turtles back then. Like if you're gonna buy Turtles off the shelf at Walmart, back then was like $4.99 for an action figure. But then again, minimum wage was only like $5.15, so it did balance out.
That's true. And now if they have like the hot toys or whatever they're called or whatever, so sexy. But dude, I mean, you're talking hundreds.
No, hot toy. Yeah, dude. Hot toys is like, like I don't care about being married. I'm gonna buy it. It's like $750, dude. I saw Hot Toys for Batman '89. God damn, dude. The details on Jack Nicholson's Joker. Woo-wee.
Yeah, dude.
Make a grown man cry, but it's like $750. And I'm like, yeah, but I was trying to tell April, I was like, yeah, but so like there's like a firm. and I can pay it off in 2038. She's like, you're not buying that because at first I'm trying to downgrade anyway because they're like downsize because I got too many action figure collectibles anyhow, so I can't really afford to have. Even if I could afford it, I don't have any room for it. So it's just one of those things, like, you know, it's FOMO. You know, that's what it is. It's FOMO. It's like, well, everybody else has it. I see all the goddamn videos. Everybody's like showing it off. I want that. And they're like, what are you gonna do with it? I was like, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna take it out of the package. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna pose it. And I'm gonna look at it every day. I'm like, hey, that's Jack Nicholson.
You know why it's worth it is because when you look at it, you feel good inside. Put it on your desk.
I do, dude. Like, I have all my NECA set up on my DVD shelves, and I sometimes I'll be sitting there on the chair and I'll look at them. I'm like, hey, Pinhead, hey, Pumpkin, hey, Freddy.
Yeah, it's worth it. I get it. There's a by the way, there's a whole we did a house tour of Jay and all of his collectibles. It's on the Patreon and members as well if you guys want to check that out. There's another trailer that just came out. I don't know dick all about this. All I know, Jay, is that I love Alan Ritchson.
Dude, I was gonna send that over to you. I was gonna say I had it on my phone to send over to you, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm pooping, so I can't split attention. But before we play, I gotta go.
What
pee.
your phone looks okay. This is
that's what I look like squeezing one out. That's why I get hemorrhoids
you're
sometimes.
Cranking your hog.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. It's just me and Alan Ritchson cranking his hog over here in the corner. Oh me. Yeah, we'll watch this in just a second then. What's up, guys? What's up with you? How's it going? Are you flowing? Stacy said the Wrecking Crew is a dope action movie. I saw that. Dude, it's weird. You got to give Amazon credit. Like, while I hate these new action movies and how they all look just gray and dull and shit CGI and they just feel like fly by night, I still loved fucking Roadhouse. And you got to give Amazon credit because they're making old school action movies over there and releasing them. Like John Cena and Idris Elba just did one. They just, and this movie you're talking about, The Wrecking Crew, is another one of those type of movies. They're making old school action movies over on Amazon Prime and just releasing them straight to the thing. They don't look great. They're kind of, I don't know, one note. Alan Ritchson was just in a movie with Kevin James that was a comedy. I can't remember the name of that. It was okay. Playdate was the name of it. Like, it was dumb as shit, but it was funny. And I've learned to respect those kind of movies, just like with the Adam Sandler movies. When they started putting Adam Sandler movies, like, I don't remember the name of any of them actually, but when they started putting those Adam Sandler movies direct to Netflix, I was like, oh my God, these are trash. But then you sit down and you actually watch them, and they are blasts from the past. I mean, they're like 90s movies. They don't have the same budget and film talent behind them, but there's enough jokes and shit in those movies. They're popcorn movies. They're empty calories for sure. But some of those straight to fucking digital movies that look like pieces of shit are actually pretty goddamn entertaining if you're a 90s kid, at least. Exactly. They capture a different life for sure. It's totally weird. Yeah, I agree. It's not perfect, you know. Kind of like Iron Lung. I just put out a review for Iron Lung. Went and saw that. Not perfect, but pretty entertaining. Entertaining is a weird one, but it was better than I thought it was going to be for sure.
If I keep vaping, I'm going to need an Iron Lung. That's for sure. Did you like it?
Did
Markiplier deliver?
Dude, he's a good actor.
No, he's not. Shut up.
I swear to God, like there's a couple weird lines.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
But he's got a sort of Keanu Reeves thing, or the dude, Frank from Donnie Darko. Like that dude. He's got kind of like that surfer bro kind of thing, and he's got this really deep voice. I was actually impressed with him. Like, I think he could be a good actor in the future. But the movie was, dude, the second act, oh my God, it's very boring. But the first act and the third act were good.
Yeah,
better than it had any right.
I didn't watch the video. I saw that thumbnail for. I do watch some of his videos now and again, but the Critical Drinker was saying it was pretty good, and he's actually a pretty hard critic to please on certain things. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm happy for him. Good job, Markiplier.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's making a fuck ton.
I mean, your acting is great because how you acted through your videos, but.
Yeah. I never watched his videos, so I don't know.
I did. It's like, yeah, he's been perfecting his craft for a long time.
War Machine.
Hey, look, guys, it's the Batman we'll never see because James Gunn hates
James
cool.
Gunn. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Who knows?
Son, you're one of the most promising candidates we've ever seen.
But why are you here?
Sounds like Harrison Ford.
I just want to get across that finish line, Sergeant Major.
Oh, it's Dennis Quaid.
Rangers are the spearhead of the United States Army. Do you understand me?
No, sir. Oh, yeah.
Hey, slow down, Superman. Making the rest of us look bad.
You can expect your emotional, physical, and mental strength to be pushed to the limit.
Keep your eyes open.
God damn, he's so big, dude. That's crazy.
I know.
What the hell is that?
Shit.
Whatever that thing is, it's hunting us. And it won't stop. No comms, no flares, no firearms. We need to move.
Oh.
That looks like some shit out of like Skynet.
Kind of ED209-ish.
It's not about us anymore. It's warning everybody that thing's coming.
Rangers, lead the way! All the way!
Who up?
You shit me.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's pretty badass.
That was fucking awesome.
Dude, I gotta
Like,
be honest with you.
cool.
Like, it's almost so like Alan. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. Alan Richardson's so goddamn fucking huge, though. It's like, you know, he's like in shape and big as fuck. It's like what the. If I were a goddamn person in the Marines, and I'm like working out, looking the best I've ever looked in my fucking life, dude. Like, I'm badass. And then like, hey, meet your new battalion leader. And this big motherfucker that looks like he just eats goddamn eggs raw like all day long every day, and he just comes in like all jacked and god like Kevin Nash looking fucking huge. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna not like renew. I'm not gonna like try to stand up to that. I feel like it was like that John Krasinski thing when John Krasinski auditioned for Captain America. Apparently he got it. And he was sitting there and he's like, I was putting on my little boots or whatever. And then Chris Hemsworth walks by with the shirt off. He's like, hey, how you doing? You're like, you know what? I'm good. Because he knew what it was going to take to like fucking bulk up. He's like, I'm good. Probably would I be, but yeah, Alan Richardson looks great. But that thing, that robot thing looked like you said ED209. To me, it looked more like the hunter killer things from Terminator 2.
Yeah, no, I could see that too. And just like I think the way it moved and it had like a bigger top side. But either way, dude, a movie in 2026 with a badass action star who lives and breathes it. I mean, he looks like an action star.
Yeah.
This is not fucking.
He could have been a great He-Man.
Oh my god, he should have been fucking He-Man. That's
cool. I get it, but it goes back.
That.
He's so fucking big. If he's Prince Adam, fabulous secret powers revealed to me. They're like, nobody fucking buys that Prince Adam. You wear pink leotard. We all know you're He-Man underneath. You got like muscle on muscle.
He's the living embodiment of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight. I mean, he's the exact body size.
I'm not taking away. I think Ben Affleck was a built motherfucker when they did that.
Great. Yeah, no, Ben Affleck was, but I mean, that guy looks unreal. Like, it's fucking insane. But yeah, no, just an old school action movie where there's unstoppable machines out there, and you got a legit action hero. I think Richardson's gonna be fucking huge, dude. I mean, he's already pretty big, like not literally, but like, you know, stardom wise. And I think, and you know, he's not fucking problematic, as you would say. He's not a dick. He's not like always like about. I'm sure he has political shit. Like, I don't care, but
I don't know anything about him. I mean, as far as I don't know anything about his political views.
I don't either. I imagine it's with most of, you know, but like still, that's the kind of movie I want to go see, dude. But what pisses me off is I want to see that movie in fucking theaters. That's a movie. That's a movie theater.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it being on Netflix. Okay, have a little popcorn.
I know you are.
Enjoy yourself in your living room. All right, watch it in your boxers after you wake up from a hangover, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna watch the new Alan Richardson movie and eat a goddamn bowl of cereal in my fucking boxers, and no one's gonna stop me.
Well, I know when it comes to movie theaters, you're like Frank at the end of in Old School. It's like, I had a great time. I was like, yeah, Frank. Everybody knows you had a great time.
That's not true, because I don't go out in public to fuck with anybody else. Like, if I were having a good time out in public and ruining people's experiences at the theater, then I'd understand.
No, I mean, what I mean is that, like, yeah, like I know that you don't want to go to the movies to see it, but it would look good on the big screen. Yeah, like
it would look good on big screen. Well, either way, I think Alan Richardson was tapped to play somebody in the new DC universe. But I swear to God, there was like rumors that he was going to Ultraman or something. I hope to God they don't do that. That would be so fucking stupid. And I also hope it's not Henry Cavill too. I don't want to have that either, because hey, if you want to take a dump on everything Snyder did, go make fucking Henry Cavill Ultraman. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Well, no. They already did it. They already no. I'm wrong. They already kind of did that. They showed that in James Gunn Superman because his clone was Ultraman, I think, or was it Bizarro? I don't know. But Ultraman's like the evil version of Superman from an alternate Earth. And then because James Gunn was like, well, I mean, there's always a future. And Henry and I have talked. I'm like, please don't make him a fucking villain. Like, make him the evil Superman to be like, haha, fuck you, Zach.
I heard he was going to make him like Wildcat or some shit like that. Some ancillary character that James Gunn loves to fuck with.
I don't know. But either way, Alan Richardson is a good actor, and I'm glad he's getting some. That looks like a good movie. I just wish I don't know if James Gunn doesn't pick him up. He'll definitely. He looks like a superhero, dude. Like he does. He's already built for it.
Yeah, no, it's fucking huge, dude. It's otherworldly. Speaking of Superman, though, I forgot about this. There's a piece of news that came out about that hints that Superman didn't make quite as much as James Gunn. And again,
you're gonna get people mad at you.
I know. Another story about James Gunn maybe not being quite truthful. It does come from comic book movie where anybody can put news stuff in, but there is factual stuff in here for sure. It says the Netflix CEO seemingly confirmed Superman's early digital release was because it underperformed. Netflix had its hearing with Congress. Which was weird as fuck if you watched any of it. But
hell yeah, dude. That guy over there on the right looks like he's getting ready to reveal the secret recipe to Orville Redenbacher. He's like, this is the worst day of my life.
That's Sarandos who runs Netflix. And but a piece of this that came out, he kind of admitted that the reason Superman went to digital so quickly was because it was not making the money that they said it was making. Originally, James Gunn said they asked James Gunn why it went to digital so fast. And he said, well, it's very complicated, but the truth is because of Peacemaker. I originally thought Peacemaker was going to be coming out next month. There was a lot of things that are beyond our control. And basically I wanted everybody to see Superman before
Peacemaker.
So he told fans that that's why.
Well, all right. I'm not even a particular fan necessarily of James Gunn, but I will defend him on this particular part. He probably was just saying that because that's corporate speak. He can't come out and say, well, the movie fucking sucked because not enough assholes went and saw it.
Yeah. He's full of corporate speak. Yeah, I mean that's 100% true. But here's what Ted Sarandos said at the hearing.
And will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And
what you say?
Will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that,
that is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window, and Sinners was a little longer window.
Oh, that makes sense.
Refer to it as a 45-day window.
And so I guess the trend right now, though.
So the part of that's important is the fact that if a movie's not performing,
here's the question: why the fuck was Netflix at goddamn? What were they even talking? Why would they be like, "Hey, what's going on with your movies being out in 45?" Oh, it's because of the merger.
Yeah, it's the Warner.
I see. Thing. Okay, never mind. I didn't. Okay, that's just. It's like there are a lot of other problems going on in the world and the country that we have to worry about. 45-day window for fucking movies. You're like bringing it before Congress.
Well, so part of that was there was a whole thing where I think it was Ted Cruz or whatever was talking to him, and he weirdly went on a Billie Eilish rant for like 10 minutes, which was funny. By the way, that was oh my
so
god.
Stupid,
let's not even get into that.
Yeah, hey, that's how you step on a fucking Lego, and you're like, oh shit, I should have seen it.
That we don't even have to touch that hornet's nest. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But he was asking him. He was like, your company donates hardcore left. They all donate hardcore left. They always have. Condoleezza Rice or someone like that. Some super left figure is on your board of directors or whatever. How can we be sure that when Netflix owns all of this stuff, you're not just going to turn it into a political machine against people or whatever? So that's kind of part of it and whatever, and what it's going to do to the economy and blah, 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 blah. But staying out of all that, like the reason that you get to decide, it's self-enforced whether or not you want to do a shorter window because your movie's underperforming.
Well,
and basically he just said that they decided to do that. Now
that's Ted, what's his name? Ted Sarandos?
Ted Sarandos.
Sarandos. His fucking, his balls were sweating because he thought it'd be like, did you guys approve of Cuties? You make that shit? Can you justify that? And he'd be like, I thought the motherfucker had an accent. That's why I was like, what'd you say? Because I thought he was gonna be like, no, so the happy use, not me personally. I don't touch production. And what happened with cuties? He said they came to me and they said, "We got this movie to connect the youth." The youth. So I was like, "Go ahead and make date." And then I found out, well, disgusting. I thought that, but anyway,
Slenderman is the guy that they would sit in to do all their PR, because like, how do you get mad at him? It's like,
it was Slenderman Light. It was Slenderman Light. But either way, yeah, I mean, James Gunn fibbing on why Superman went early to digital release. I just think it's corporate. I mean, it's not like he can come out and say the movie fucking blew ass, and that's why. I mean, so I can't really blame him for not being quote unquote honest with people.
Of course, that's what he's going to say. Yeah, but it's just interesting that Superman wasn't doing quite
well.
as
I mean, but we all knew this though. If you look at the box office numbers, Man of Steel made more money.
Yeah,
it just did. That's facts. I mean, it just made more money. You could say you like the James Gunn version better, and that's cool. I don't even hate against you, but facts are facts, dude. Like Man of Steel made more money. It just did.
Yeah, those are facts. I mean, and especially. That's crazy to consider, considering how much hate Man of Steel was getting by critics and whatnot at the time. It still made more money. But
I don't know what the fuck that was going on with that dude. Like, I understand, like, we've gone over this a billion times till we're both blue in the face about why Man of Steel is such a good movie and why it's crazy. It was such a manufactured hate boner for Snyder. It just felt like that against Zack Snyder. Like, I swear to God, it's like an organized campaign went out and like, we're gonna fuck this man's life up. Fuck that asshole. I was like, what did he do? What did he do? I swear to God.
That's the thing. When you're just thinking critically about the Zack Snyder situation and not just, I fucking hate the Snyder kids. When you're thinking critically about it, the question that comes to your brain is, why the fuck is everybody so mean to Zack Snyder? What the fuck did he do?
Well, I remember back in the day when I first heard a fart nugget of people hating on him was with the Dawn of the Dead remake, because they didn't like the fact that he made them run. I think Romero came out and kind of spoke ill of it, and maybe that started it a little bit. People were like, well, Romero hates it, so how did he get it? I mean, if the goddamn guy that created Dawn of the Dead, the original, hates it, maybe we shouldn't like it. And people kind of, people have a cult mentality. A lot of them, they have a mob mentality. When enough of them get together, they just attack, and they don't even know what the fuck they're screaming about anymore. But after that, but it started like it started elevating, and I was like, I always thought Zack Snyder was kind of like badass though, because he would tell corporate to fucking suck his dick, and they're like, we don't like that, and he's like, nah, that's gonna be good because I like this material. I read the comic books. I want it to be like this. This looks good, and they're like, no, we must sell toy at Walmart, and he was like, no, he's like, no, I you can just suck my white ass, and they're like, oh, this guy troublemaker, organized campaign, kill him.
I like that Slenderman somehow turned into
I'm trying to do like an evil Russian, but it's like I can't do it.
It still works though. Like if Slenderman had an evil fucking counterpart.
But no, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like such an organized, like fucking weird hate boner. But either way, I will say, I don't think James Gunn does anything any differently than any other director. He can't come out and say the movie sucks if he directed it and be like, well, that's why it went to digital release. He's just doing corporate talk.
Yeah, no, I think the story there is the fact that Man of Steel or Superman was not doing what they were pretending it was doing, just overall.
What's the over under on Congress? Congress, do they have any power to approve or not Netflix's acquisition?
I don't know,
because I know it's got to go through a board.
Does Congress do anything?
They suck a lot of dick.
Other than talk.
That reminds me of what was that movie where she's like, my sister's been through a lot of dick.
The Breakup.
Yeah, the breakup. Yeah, but no, I guess they can throw up blockades for them to acquire Warner Brothers, which they could. I guess that's what could happen. I don't know. I just feel it's weird. Anyway.
Yeah, I think they can block it with a bunch of other stuff, but who the fuck knows? Big horror news today. We've kind of known about it. Horror news. Yeah, I love horror news. It's my favorite. Wendy has a yeast infection, everyone. That's the big deal.
I do it. I can look at
Wendy on the corner of 7th Avenue. Stay away from that one for at least 7 to 10 days.
You could have told me that earlier.
But Deadline reports A24 has won the Texas Chainsaw Massacre rights. It's officially happening.
I like that.
You're not going to like the next bit. They're doing a TV series. They're turning it into a TV series first.
Oh, God damn it.
The TV series is it seems like with everything they're saying, it's going to be a TV series that really delves into the lore of the family. And it goes back to 74, back to the original.
Kind of
really delves deep into that. It's giving a lot of Crystal Lake, another A24.
You knew this was coming, Pete. Fuck.
Yeah, but the good news is they're also making a movie. It's not just a TV show. They're also going to make a movie.
Fuck, dude, I like A24 too. As far as like how they handle, but you know what? I gotta be honest with you. Now that I think about it, A24 is not the right studio for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just not. A24, I think, could handle like Nightmare on Elm Street. I think they could do a very good job with Nightmare on Elm Street. They deal with a lot of cerebral horror, and I think they could do something really cool and unique with Nightmare on Elm Street. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is kind of a different beast. One, I don't think a TV show is going to work. I think that's dumb as hell. I don't care about a bunch of redneck family that like eats people, lost souls on the highway roads. I don't give a fuck. I want to see I want to see Leatherface. Get it back to Platinum Dunes.
Honestly,
right,
dude.
And that was the only time I will ever say, oh, no, I you know what? People talk shit on Michael Bay too, but sometimes Michael Bay is good. All right, and Michael Bay did make a good decision with 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, and they've done good stuff. Platinum Dunes did a lot of good shit. They carry the 2000s with some of those remakes and shit. But the thing is that they're also doing a movie, so that's good. And the talent involved is really good. JT Molner's going to write it, and it seems like he's going to head it up. And he wrote Strange Darlings, which if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's fucking awesome. So that's good. Glenn Powell, the actor, is involved, but he's
God damn, that guy's popping up everywhere. He's like COVID in 2020. Everybody's getting that shit. But no,
but
I
he's
will
only
say
producing. He's not going to act or write or anything like that.
Platinum Dunes didn't have the 2003. I think I'm thinking of 09 Jason.
No, that was the same. They did 2003.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. As well.
Okay, I was right. Shut the fuck up.
But Spooky Pictures, who we were just talking about in our last live stream, they just acquired the VHS franchise, so they're doing big things, whatever they're going to do with this. Roy Lee, Steven Snyder, and so they're going to do the TV show. They're also going to do a movie, and there's some stuff about so Molnar. Here's what he said about and Molnar's, I think, only doing the TV show. They're doing the movie with different creative, but he said, I've said publicly I'm not interested in remaking perfect
I'm not
films.
interested.
I'm not interested in remaking perfect films, which I love that because I mean that's the dumbest fucking thing.
That is true,
right? He's right.
William Friedkin said Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, was a perfect movie. He did. He gave that praise to Tobe Hooper.
I would agree with it as well. And he said the original Texas Chainsaw is a perfect film. Tobe Hooper and Kim Hinkle, who's involved. Kim Hinkle's going to be involved with this as well. Obviously, Tobe Hooper's passed, but he said created something bold, transgressive, and truly seminal that holds up even today as the gold standard for horror. When the opportunity for a long-form exploration into this world arose, I saw as a fresh way in, as well as a way to honor the existing folklore. So yeah, they're definitely going to go inside the world of 74 and just really like expand that story.
I think that, but the reason why I think the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre worked with Tobe Hooper is like we don't need to explore. We already know it's creepy enough. It's not. It doesn't need to have a deep dive and have fucking Greta Van Susteren do a goddamn expose on it. That's what makes it scary. It's like, hey, where's this creepy ass motherfucker come from with the leather face? Like, oh well, he got a family up there that live on a hill in that old decrepit White House, and they've been munching on. I mean, the rumor is they've been munching on folk unfortunate enough to come up to their home. So stay away from there, traveler. Stay away. That's all. That's the only exposition I need, and then it works. I don't need a. Didn't they do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre where they explored his early life and it sucked balls?
Oh, most of them have, but like and Leatherface, the prequel and stuff like that. And here's my thing, dude. Like I think that it could be great. They could do a good job of it, but I hate it on site as well. And also, dude, I mean, the best part about the one they just put out on Netflix, and by the way, the movie they're doing, there's still a chance it could go to Netflix. So anything's on the table. But
just remake the fucking movie and put it out on theater. Like that's it.
But the thing is that what made the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre so fun, like me and you enjoyed it a lot.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
I don't really care about the family all that much. The Sawyers themselves, I know there's a lot of story there. For me, it's about Leatherface, like you were just saying. Yeah. I find it way more interesting that they focus on Leatherface and we don't have to watch a bunch of people walk around and go, oh, Scooty Poo, I picked my ass and eat some chicken. Like that shit bores me, dude. Like, yeah, I mean, it bores me. Like, so I don't love that, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, look, guys, you guys are seeing the finale of the TV show right there. That's what's going to happen after 8 episodes. He becomes Leatherface. What a fucking awesome show. And all the rest of it's like how the family, like, you know, they lost their money at the factory mill. They, it came out that they were incestual and then they got barred and banned from the town. And then they're like, well, we're running out of money. And I guess we should start eating people because we can't afford to feed that fat fuck Jeremy, aka Leatherface. So that's what we're gonna do, fam. There you go. There's your whole fucking show.
Yeah, I don't really need 10 episodes.
Fucking break. He's probably a queer.
Like,
I think it's a lot of internal homosexual rage that Leatherface feels, and he lashes out unnecessarily because he doesn't know how to come out, and that's unfortunate.
I want 2 hours of Leatherface running around like. That's just my personal preference.
Yeah, I don't want any more TV shows of horror icons. I just don't. If you want to do a TV show of horror icons, and I've told this before, get Doug Bradley, remake Tales from the Crypt. Instead of Tales from the Crypt, it's the Merchant box, and it's Pinhead talking about all the lost souls that have opened the box every fucking Saturday night. All right? Do a TV show like that. You don't need to do a TV show prequels and shit about like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Leatherface. Put that bitch on the silver screen. Let's have a good time. All right? Let's have a good time.
I agree with this. I also agree with myself that I have to get a drink. And I know a lot of people in chat saying the family's what makes it interesting. I understand what you're saying. I don't think it's that interesting. I think it's there's only
they
so
are
much
part of the story. They do work in tandem with Leatherface, but I don't need an entire exposition of them. I don't care that much.
Yeah, it gets old. Like, but again, I think the character of Chop Top is obnoxious and annoying as fuck. And
You're going to hell for saying that. You're ridiculous.
People love him. Yeah, got corn dog in this. I fucking bores me. It's wrong turn. It's the Wrong Turn franchise. What is so interesting about that? You know.
Well, you just don't like anything, Mike. That's your problem. You hate everything.
I don't like sleeping with women.
I can look at you with that mustache. I know you don't.
Yeah, when I sleep with my wife, I make her put on a baseball cap.
You're like, ooh, vagina. Yeah, somebody said, watch it, Mike. Stacy says, I agree, Mike. There you go. You got a Stacy fan in there. Dr. Corndog says, Chop Top is amazing. I do like Chop Top. I will be honest with you. It's been a minute since I've seen the second one, though. Silent Duel says the second TCM remake movie with Arlie Emery had that cannibal aspect. Yeah, dude, that's another Arlie Emery. Dude, what a character. It's too bad that he's gone. Mustache ride, Fat Roller says. Ben Kyle says I just farted. Well, make sure that it wasn't wet because you might have to excuse yourself from the dinner table and go wipe that out. Blu-ray says, yeah, are you excited for Mike Flanagan's Carrie miniseries on Amazon Prime? Yeah, I mean that actually could work pretty well. I'd be down for that. Isn't that like a prequel of her life too? Or like what happened to lead her up to the point, like her crazy mother? What's up, man? So what's that? Did Mike Flanagan? Somebody just asked in the chat. Was Mike Flanagan is doing the Carrie miniseries, and that's exploring her early life. That actually works. All right, for a TV show. I know that Carrie, the movie was great. The Sissy Spacek. Was that her? That was not Sissy Spacek.
Yeah.
Not.
No. Was it? Yeah. I think
you're
right.
Fucking dumb if it's not. I don't know.
Sissy Spacek.
Not Carrie Underwood. Fucking Google. Tell me the truth. Yeah, it was. Okay. It was Sissy Spacek. Yeah. Okay. But Carrie.
You make me question myself.
Stephen King films do benefit from actual good adaptations on TV. That's fine because his books are like 1,000 pages anyway. But just stuff like Leatherface or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. We don't need TV shows. Like I just don't need them. Halloween, I just don't. I thought at first I was like, oh, it'd be cool to do a Dr. Loomis Files or something like that. But the Dr. Loomis Files, it would be just other killers that weren't Michael, and everyone would watch every episode hoping to see Michael. It would be like Gotham. And I know people loved Gotham, the TV show, when it came out, but come on, guys. They were wanting to see Batman. That's really what it was all about. It was cool to see Jim Gordon going after other villains in the DC universe, but it was like, yeah, I just where's Batman? And then what they give you was a fucking cheap Spirit Halloween costume standing on a rooftop, and he's like, looks like he's high as fuck, and he's like, oh. Did you see the finale? Fucking terrible.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get into it. That's when superhero movie. That's when the fatigue really set in. They were like, oh, you want to watch the next Thor? You better watch 16 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC.
Actually, people did like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. quite a bit. I never watched it.
I liked some of it, but it was just too much at that point. But we got more movie news to talk about.
Dude, I'm sorry, guys. I have to pee again. I don't drink. I have to.
You need to get checked by the doctor, and I'm seeing me. And my mustache. Let me put it on your butt and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna fire up a piece of news there, but I will wait. I will wait for Jay to come back before we do this. Still got a lot of news left to get to. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Dude, I'm selfishly happy about these TV series though, because selfishly, there's a lot of fucking content to talk about. Halloween, if that ever happens, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, TV shows. You know, you could do commentaries, you could do recaps. It's just going to give us all so much to get together and talk about. But there's got to be something there. Every single major horror franchise seems really interested in TV. And look at Welcome to Derry. Amidst the many problems we had with it, it did great. I don't know how these things exactly how they make money when they go to streaming and shit like that, but they're doing great. So for some reason, there's a golden nugget there that everybody's fucking after. You like that? You like that? Huh? Yeah, you do. Action, you fucking pervert. Stop looking at me. But I'm excited about it. I wish they'd give us some of Nightmare on Elm Street, right, Daniel? Like, please, God, win, Lord. When's it gonna be about time? Alien Earth, though, yeah, that's on the other side. But they did say they're gonna do season 2, so it must have made them some fucking money. Even though I thought that shit was like watching paint dry 90% of the time. But they did do Freddy's Nightmares. You're right. But that was back in the day.
Hey, man, do you moisturize your skin when you get out of the shower?
I have to in the winter, dude, because I don't know if it's a thing,
I know.
I'm crispy.
I just started that shit. I got squash moisturizing lotion. Dude, it made a difference because I was breaking out because my skin was so fucking like dry. I mean, you could like literally light a fire on my back. My skin was so fucking dry. That shit were good, dude.
What does this mean?
And it's not gay.
Mike's rose palm and her 5 friends.
I don't know. That sounds like a code for someone's going to come to your house and hitman you.
What does that mean? Are my palms red? Do I have liver cancer? What's going on?
Yep, you do. That's what that means. That's what a doctor tells you. They're like, you have rose palms. Like that's the worst news I've ever heard in my life. You're like, yeah, it means your cancer is in your liver. It sucks. I'm like, oh,
cool.
Why don't you just tell me that? Why do you got to say rose palms? Okay.
So is this session free or what?
Yeah. Moisturizing is good though. Definitely do it in the winter.
We got Faces of Death news. We were talking about Faces of Death the other night on the stream. We could not find. You will not go and touch it. We could not find any information. And the trailer that they released was banned from YouTube because maybe it showed. I don't want to fucking allow ads.
Allow the ads, Mike. Fuck,
shit.
It's Variety. It's one of the most like central, like normal magazines ever. It doesn't have any biases at all.
I have to turn off my fucking ad blocker because these stupid butt cracks. They used to have an option.
Is there another fucking article that I'm sure other people covered this topic.
Yeah, but I had this one.
I saved it. I saved this article though.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the main one. But the movie is coming out. It's set for April from IFC and Shudder, and the director teases that they're going to use real life violence, just like the original movies, but within the bounds of the law. This movie is shaping up to be pretty naughty, dude.
I kind of like that. I think it's cool. I think it's a little punk rock. We kind of like that around here, huh? We like punk rock.
Yeah, like and they actually have where you can watch the trailer now. They had to blur out the trailer just to show it on fucking YouTube, and you still can't see it on here.
I'm glad that we made the decision for me to watch it off camera and then come back and talk about it because we were going to show that bitch and live react with all of you guys. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm sure we're not even monetized now at this point. We could just do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm setting it up to show it to you guys now. It's blurred out. But it was so apparently there was something in it that was so gnarly they had to blur it out. I don't know what this.
Maybe it was the train tracks one. That was gnarly, dude. There was a girl that that was gnarly.
Yeah, it was fucking
train tracks.
They're eating someone. It's a beating heart.
So do they not have the red band trailer still available?
No, it's just this blurred out one's the only one they're allowed to show.
You got to go to Reddit now.
A circle that forever repeats itself. Repeats itself.
This is gonna be fucked up.
The end of the beginning, or the beginning of the end.
Right, oh God! Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
She caught her train to the afterlife. Yeah, dude. You know what we should do? I don't even know if we could even. Well, you know what? We could do a commentary for that and put it on Patreon. But I mean, we can't show the video, obviously. Well, we can't do that either way. But we could do that as a commentary and put it on. Oh no, you know what? We can upload the video because we're not showing the actual movie. It's just a commentary, and people would have to watch along with us.
Yeah, I don't know. They're keeping it like even in this long interview he did, he wouldn't really talk about exactly what they're doing with it. But it's a movie. It's not the old school Faces of Death. If you guys don't know, you had to go to the store and you had to rent the VHS tape, and some of the stuff in there was allegedly real deaths, and it was some really nasty shit that went on. So apparently they're going to try to mix that in a little bit, but it's all. I mean, it's an actual movie. It has Dacker Montgomery in it from Stranger Things, so it is.
Yeah, they probably intersperse like actual story with real footage.
Yeah, that they must be doing something like that. But all I know is it comes out in April, not that long from now, and I'm fucking dude. It's high on the list.
You know that it's weird that it's coming out in April, the Resurrection Month. They should have pushed that to Halloween, a pagan holiday, as you will.
Speaking of shit that's naughty, I can't even show you that. I can't large screen this, dude. I'm so gassy right now, so I can't even large screen this because there's. Just in the picture, there's stuff you can't see.
Yeah,
but
that looks like Pinhead on the upper left.
It is, yeah. Talking about this game, the Hellraiser game, they said unlike traditional horror titles, we do not simply want to scare the player. They said that we want to make them feel discomfort. And the guy who made the game admits, on rare occasions, we had team members request to be switched to a different project because they found it unpleasant to work on something this expensive.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, that's good advertisement. We want to play that now. We want to see it. Crispy, crunchy, beautiful Butterfinger. Let's have a good time. Dude, by the way,
severed dongs. There's everything in this game.
Whoever they hired to do the community management on Twitter that engages with the fans is perfect because there's a lot of weirdos and they'll say weird shit on Twitter and they don't blink an eye, dude. They'll respond back with something like that's crazy. Somebody was like, I want you to fuck my ass with this game. Like somebody just said that because they're like all hard and like Dom about it, and they're like, your suffering will be legendary even in hell. Like that's what they respond back to.
They responded to me on one too. They were like, you have not begun to know suffering or some shit like that. I was like, cool.
Maybe it's automated, but yeah, dude, I can't wait, dude. I think Hellraiser is going to be one of the best fucking gnarliest games I've played in a while, and we are looking forward to it. We got to figure out a way to get around the fact that
it's we can't Patreon.
I'm even worried about Patreon though, because even if we play it on Patreon, there's going to be a lot of crazy shit that they're going to show in the game. No,
people like do like OnlyFans shit on Patreon. People like show dong on Patreon and stuff. So you can do it. I think I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you guys want to watch us do it, we're going to show wiener juice and titties. I thought a booger popped out, and it didn't.
That happened to be on the treadmill today. Just a tiny one flew out of my nose, and I was like, "Oh no!" In the gym, I was like, "I hope nobody saw that."
You're running so hard that your boogers are escaping. It's crazy.
They Follow got an update. They said they're going to make They Follow a follow up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a great movie.
Ages ago, and didn't. But Maika Monroe, who was just in that Resident Evil trailer we watched earlier, said, "I would stay positive." Because I've heard some good news recently. It's not at all what I expected. It's just grander than It Follows. I'm really, really excited for it. So apparently there was positive news. That's pretty much all there is there.
They're like, we finally got an investor.
Yeah, we announced it beforehand. They're making a Tecmo Super Bowl movie, dude.
Well, Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl, yeah.
Because Tecmo Super Bowl is when they got the license to use the actual NFL teams, which was a superior game. Tecmo Bowl was
a big difference.
Yeah, Tecmo Bowl it's just generic fake teams, but there's no fucking story.
Well, in the article, it's interesting. In the article, they do say that so it's this big company that's trying to do things a different way, and they're reaching out to all these artists to try to send them in stuff, and they want people to turn like some of the graphics, like when you would score a touchdown, and it would be Jerry Rice, and it would be like do touchdown or whatever. They're trying to turn that into a realistic thing and make it a movie, but they did mention like Bo Jackson and shit like that. So hopefully whatever rights they have extends to players and shit like
they
that.
already missed the opportunity. They should have turned the movie Him into Tecmo Bowl. That's what they should
have. Like a sinister cult background.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that movie.
It's not good.
I know what hymns are, the product. It's not about
that. No, it's not about hair loss products or erectile dysfunction. John Carpenter's video game has the trailer.
What's that?
John Carpenter allegedly made a video game. It's called Toxic Commander.
I thought you were being cute about it. I thought, oh,
No.
it's a new trailer for Halloween. I was like,
No.
well, you just say that.
When John Carpenter presents John Carpenter anything, you really have to take it with a grain of salt. Because if you give this guy a check, he'll say he did something, whether he did it or not. So I don't know what his actual.
Does the game come with nicotine juice on it?
Cigarette stained Xbox packaging, but it does sound like he scored it. I only watched a second of it. It sounds like he scored it, which is pretty dope. From what I saw, this looks pretty dope. So let's watch the gameplay trailer together. Seek you fool.
Welcome to John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Thank you.
The newest co-op zombie shooter launching March 12, 2026. Today, you'll be getting the rundown on missions, progressions, and a whole lot more about the game. Strap in.
All right.
It's time to fucking go commando.
Oh, fuck yeah, you AI voice. You like that.
Toxic Commando is a 4-player co-op action survival game where the world's going to hell and mutants are everywhere.
Oh man, I'm in trouble.
Get your crew together and play as Walter, Kato, Ruby, and Astrid. A bunch of criminals hired to clean up this mess and maybe save humanity while
They look like people that were fired on Twitter when Elon
You'll
took over.
blast through multiple missions,
That's
each
Dean
in a
Cain.
semi-open world packed with zombie heads to blow off. Get ready to face hordes of those sludge bastards.
Fuck off over there.
Saber Interactive Swarm technology throws hundreds upon hundreds of real enemies at you simultaneously. We're talking endless waves of zombies running straight at your face.
God, this guy's voice is annoying.
Adapt fast, work with your team, or just grab a machete and charge into the horde like the maniac you are.
I mean, why not? Just tear it down.
In Toxic Commando, every mission starts with a badass vehicle, and you'll need it to navigate these infected hellscapes. Each has its perks.
That's badass.
Stuck in blood and guts-filled
Was that an
mud with
Acura?
more zombies closing in. Jack a ride with a winch to pull yourselves free, and crack open locked containers loaded with ammo, weapons, spare parts, and fuel. Teams bleeding out? An ambulance is your savior and heals everyone. Check your map for available rides and switch whenever you find something better.
This could be huge, man.
Maybe.
It looks well put together.
We've got all the toys you'll need to blast
The
these
soundtrack's
monsters
dope.
back to hell.
Yeah.
Pick your primary from 16 weapon types. Shotguns, SMGs, sniper rifles, you name it.
Reloading.
Secondary weapons like pistols back you up when you're running dry. When you're looking for brutal, bloody takedowns, melee weapons are your friends. Machetes, crowbars, all kinds of good shit.
God, this
The
fucking
really
guy is so
devastating gear like
desperately
heavy
invited to a
machine
party.
guns and grenade launchers are hidden in missions.
What's up, fellow
Explore and
youngin?
exchange spare parts to unlock them.
All kinds of shit. That's what we pick up that
Choose a
shotgun.
kick-ass ability for even more blood and explosions. Dominate in your own style by choosing among 4 unique classes. Strike for aggressive mayhem. Medic to keep everyone breathing.
I'm not doing that. I don't like to be a healer.
Operator for drone warfare and tech.
That might be me.
Or defender to be an unstoppable wall.
That's a tank. I'm not
Stack
interested.
your squad however you want. Run 4 strikes if that's your vibe. This game is built from the ground up for 4-player chaos. Use
That'd be fun
matchmaking
online.
or grab your friends in a private lobby. With crossplay, anyone can join from any platform. One last piece of advice: if you want to play Lone Wolf, you'll get swarmed fast.
The Wolf
rally
Pack?
your
No
team,
way!
Gear the hell up and get ready for non-stop co-op zombie destruction. Mark your calendars.
Comes out
March
soon.
12, 2026 is Commando time.
Oh, demos. You can demo it.
Listen,
on the 19th.
it looks cool. What it reminded me of is Left 4 Dead. If you guys remember that game, Left 4 Dead, that's exactly what it reminded me of. Just an updated version of that with a little bit more attention to detail as far as like mechanics of the game. It looks fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks fun. As far as how big it's going to be, I mean, it's got a, there's a lot of competition out there. I hope it does well. I like that. I like those. I loved Left 4 Dead back in the day. I thought it was a badass game, and it did stick around for a while. So I don't know. I'm gonna. Here's the thing: are they charging $70 for this game, or is it like 30? Because
to me, I'm willing to bet this is a $70 game, dude.
God damn.
That's what I was impressed with, though, is like the detail, like in the maps and shit, the vehicles and stuff like that. It doesn't seem like a fly-by-night, Dead by Daylight fucking ripoff. You know what I mean? It seems like an actual game. That's what I was impressed.
I mean, there's
with.
not. I know, but I doubt there's any kind of story around it. I think it's just it just launches you in. It's a very brief story, a very brief like.
Oh, $40 says Cineroth.
There you go. That feels right. That's okay. We like that. Because I was waiting on that voice from the fucking trailer to come in when I said $70. God damn. Like, hey guy, do you know how much it costs to produce this game? And do you want to get out there and knock around some zombies' fucking heads? You got to throw down the hard-earned cash because that's the only way to survive around here. That I hate when that shit sounded so like I'm sure maybe it wasn't. It just sounded chat GPT-ish.
Yeah, it's like, what's up, fellow youths? Do you guys like to smoke Reaper?
It's like, are you guys ready to crack some fucking skulls? Well, you're in luck. Right here, we have an atomic sledgehammer. That's right. For only $4.99 from the DLC store, you can own a piece of history and crack skulls left and right. Don't wait. Get it now.
Palette cleanser. Dude, this is fucking nuts. And we're about to get to your all super chats. Creepy Crawlers commercial from the 90s, man.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Oh fuck, this is gonna feel so good.
Purple and green, the grossest little creatures that you've ever seen. Creepy Crawlers. Fill the monster mold with the colored plastic goop.
That kid turned out to be a bomber.
He's probably dead.
Yeah, he probably died.
Creepy crawling. Creepy crawling. Touch your sister. Embarrass your dad. You can be a little creep without being bad.
You can be a little creep without being bad.
Dude, we had the best toys in the 90s, man.
Yeah, I remember. I think we had creepy crawlers, but they were one of those things that you'd get, but it would be a burnout really quick. You get it for like a couple of days, and you'd be like, "All right, I'm bored. I don't."
Oh yeah, dude, the toy.
It's like it's not like the commercial. It's like I have I don't have any friends. No one's coming over to watch me like make fucking creepy crawlers with some squirty guns, and you're like, oh yeah.
That's the rub right there, dude. It's like the commercials are great and the packaging was fucking dope and it looks so cool, but none of that shit was very good when you got it home.
No,
like it was all like half-assed Temu shit. Like it really was. Like
I gotta. What I'm trying to do, by the way, if sometimes you'll notice where I'm being quiet and I'm looking around, I'm making sure I'm looking at the supply of adult beverages I have left, because what I plan on doing is after the show, I have videos loaded up in the queue on my YouTube to cry, and I have to have saved up.
Who plans that? I know. Wait a minute. This is kind of fucked
Sometimes
up,
you have to have a good
like,
cry throughout the week. You're like, you know what? Today is the day I'm going to watch a bunch of videos on YouTube, and I'm just going to find videos that make me sad.
I understand that. Like I do. Everybody does it for me. It's not that it's sad music videos, but like, who plans that? Like who like, oh, tonight I'm gonna fucking cry.
Well, I mean, realistic. I think people that plan that are realistic. You know, it's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have a great sexual night with my wife tonight. It's gonna be fucking badass. It's gonna be romantic as shit. And just like Shane Gillis said, it's gonna be belly to belly missionary because you're gonna get tired. And that's what's gonna happen.
Crazy, dude. That's next level. Just watch Iron Claw. You know,
I've seen it too many times. What I like to do is I like to watch reactors react to the ending. We'll be your brother's dad. And then that gets me. That gets me there first.
I almost cried when you said it just now. That's how powerful it is.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get my wife to watch that movie. I want to watch it and cry with
because you told her all about it. You're like, yeah, you're gonna cry.
Well, yeah, that's true.
They don't want to watch that shit. You gotta wait. You gotta surprise that. And they're like, hey, what's it about? I'm like, oh, it's a really uplifting story about a wrestler that's down on his luck, but then everything works out in the end.
Yeah. That's
and then she get mad at you.
She likes to watch movies that make her cry too, but for some reason that one she will not partake. I don't know.
Well, no, and here's the thing, and she'll get mad at you. Like, well, I thought you said it was a happy movie. It's like, it is happy. He has a family.
Yeah, it's his brothers.
His brothers are dead, but he has a family. His kids said they'll be his brother.
Last thing I want to pull up here before we get into y'all's chats is Wendy's used to have a Super Bowl. You guys remember this shit?
It's a treat. It's a treat.
We used to
go
be
in
a
there and
fucking
have some of that.
society, dude. Yeah, you used to be able to go to Wendy's and get a baked. They had a baked potato bar too, and you could just all that sweet cheese on it.
I always wanted to go like Dave Thomas. Like, dude, I know you guys don't know, but my big dad, my grandfather that raised me, looked like Dave Thomas. So every time I saw Wendy's and I would see the commercial, I'm like, I can't believe that Big Dad owns Wendy's. I can't believe it. Because
what's so crazy?
He just reminded me of my dad. I don't know. It's like when I walked into a Wendy's back in the day, I was like, maybe Dave Thomas is gonna like be behind the register. Like, hey, what can I do for you today? I'm like, wow, man, I love your commercials.
What's ironic about that, dude? It's crazy. Is that my dad worked for Wendy's for like 25 years and like was like started at the bottom and worked his way up to like a fucking general manager or whatever, and like he had a picture with him sitting at a table right across the table from Dave Thomas, like because they went to some like
that's badass
thing.
I would frame that and have it on my wall every day.
Yeah, he had a signed book by Dave Thomas and a picture like with him. I was like, that's so fucking crazy, dude. Because like, but yeah, no, the Wendy's super bar is fucking crazy.
Big Dad,
you can get Mexican at goddamn Wendy's, guys, and pasta.
Big Dad, he used to work in the nursery business. As far as like he would sell trees. Like that was he owned his own business, and he got big about he would sell trees to like Walmart and like plants and things like that to Kmart, Walmart, other various stores. But Walmart was always the biggest customer, and his biggest claim to fame was like he met Walton, the whoever the guy was that started Walmart.
Yeah,
and he was like, yeah, he was going to take me up into his helicopter, and I was like, no way. I'm like, why didn't you go? He's like, I was just like, I don't fly.
I don't blame him, dude. I wouldn't have gone to that.
No, because he didn't like flying. Sam Walton. Yeah, he met Sam Walton. But yeah, if your dad met Dave Thomas, my dad met Sam Walton. And I was like, why you fucking crazy, didn't get a Kodak and like take a picture?
They'd be so disappointed in us. We didn't do shit.
Yeah, dude. I remember when one of my first jobs I got was at Walmart, and Big Dad pulled strings with the district manager to get me the job there. And then I quit within like fucking 12 hours of getting the first day, dude. Because here's the thing. I was like, he's like, what do you want to do, honey? I'm like, I work at Walmart in the electronics center. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to call so-and-so. He's the district manager. He said, he's going to get you a job there. And it's going to be in the electronics department. I showed up the first day of work like, oh, it's going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to talk about video games. I'm going to talk about movies. I'm going to talk about digital related shit. It's going to be great. I got there. And the first thing they do is like, hey, we're remodeling the store. We got a warehouse. We're going to spray paint some fucking shelves. There you go. And I'm, what the fuck is this shit? I quit on my lunch break. I was there for maybe 3-4 hours. And then they were like, lunch. And then the guy, I was like, hey, and the guy I was working with, like all we were doing was spray painting fucking shelves to put, because they were remodeling the store. And I was like, hey, man, can you tell so-and-so I'm not coming back? And he's like, you're not going to put your 2 weeks in? Like, I haven't been here for 2 hours. No, I'm not putting my 2 weeks in. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back.
That would be embarrassing to put in your 2 weeks.
No, and then I told Big Guy, he's like, don't you ever ask me. Yeah, he's like, don't you ever ask me to help you again. To help get another job. I'm like, that's fine. Because I was like, I didn't get the electronic department, like you said. I was literally in a fucking warehouse. I was like, what am I in an 80s movie? Am I going to work out and like become awesome? Be a boxer? And he was like, honey, they were going to put you in the electronics department as soon as the remodeling was done. It was going to be 2 weeks. I was like, 2 weeks of what? So yeah, I was a spoiled bitch, dude. I should have like stuck to my guns and done it, but
it happens. It turned out okay in the end. What also turned out okay is a little man named Lee.
Come on now, more margaritas.
Great ass.
Huh? Lee!
Lee the Machine fucking Bowers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, my handsome fellas, hope all is well. I'm going to look at a truck this Friday. I got my eyes on a nice truck. Fingers crossed. I get it. Hey, Loomis, I caught you on the toilet singing Sherry by Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. Give us a preview of your singing.
You didn't see shit, but you know what I did see? I saw you out on the hillside worshiping Satan, you goddamn pagan. Look at you. You don't need a truck. You need a hearse dressed like that. What are you doing? And then as far as Michael Myers Dyson, lethal injection. Michael, I want you dead. D-E-A-D. Michael, I pray for your demise. Please go ahead and die. Michael Myers, baby. Now go back to your tattoo parlor, Lee, and have a dick tattooed on your asshole near your colon. I know you want it.
That was really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. That was really good.
I love Frankie Valli.
But hey, congratulations on the new truck, dude.
Hey,
if you guys don't know, Lee, the Super Machine Powers, had a fucking monster truck and totaled it, unfortunately. But you know, when one door closes, the world opens up its sweet ass cheeks for you.
You know, Lee was sitting around one day and he's like, maybe I should just downgrade to like, you know, a Volvo or something.
Corolla.
Be safe. And then a Corolla, you know, something safe. And then he saw that bullshit commercial that we all see. Truck, yeah. Like that. I hate that fucking commercial. He's like, you know what? I'm not giving up. I'm not. It's a truck.
Fuck yeah. Send us pictures, Lee. We love you, buddy. And we appreciate you very much.
Thank you, gentle sir.
I am so full of air tonight.
You're a windbag, is what they call it.
Fucking windbag, you sandbagging son of a bitch. Let's pop over to Stream Elements, where there's a link pinned at the top of the chat, where if you want to, you can send your super chat without YouTube taking their sick fucking 30%. But we appreciate the super chats as well. Not Sean Higginbotham says, bear with me. Literally bite down and bear with me.
Oh, God.
But you know when they... but you know when they marketed Drew for Scream just to be the opening kill, her name was on the poster. Matthew Lillard's name, only his of the unknown roles to be added, only of the unknown roles to be added to the poster. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they used Drew Barrymore to draw in the crowd.
Yeah. And it was a different age of
smart
marketing. But Matthew Lillard is on the poster. He's like fifth on the poster. It starts with Nev Campbell, and then he's fifth, which makes it okay. He's going to have more to do with this than people think, because he's one of the names in bold at the top of the poster, whereas Roman and David Arquette are not in the thick bold. So we'll see. I think he's alive.
Well, I mean, I think that Drew Barrymore, I think a lot of people, when that movie came out, and what was it, 96, when they went and saw it in the theater and it opened the way that it did, they're like, all right, well, this is going to be a standard regular horror movie. And then they throw that twist on you at the very beginning of the movie. You're like, holy shit. No, say Wes. No. Welcome to the fucking show. Welcome to the fucking show. Like in the campaign. Welcome to the fucking show.
I got to put that in the soundboard as well. Jake says, Jay, what would you rather? Finish 10 of the chelada you once drank? That was a dark night.
God damn.
Or an entire bottle of the scotch you drank? That was an even darker night. I'll let you answer that first before we go to part 2 from Jake.
Well, first off, if I drank the entire bottle of scotch, you might as well read about it. I'd be Bon Scott from AC/DC. They'd find me in my car dead.
10 drinks does not equal a whole bottle of scotch.
The chelada was gross as fuck. Don't get me wrong. And 10 of them's a lot, but an entire bottle of scotch? Are you fucking insane? Are you loco? I'd be dead. I would definitely take the chelada and just deal with the hangover for 3 weeks versus the scotch.
Yeah. The worst part though is that when you puke, you'd be puking up Michelada, and that'd be really painful.
Yeah, but you'll live. You'll live another day. That's what I'm saying.
I've had a lot of dark nights in my life, and I've never finished a full bottle of alcohol.
Well, I think that if anybody feel like if you finish a full bottle of like any kind of liquor, if it's a fifth, dog, you gotta go to therapy. Like what the fuck?
Has anybody in the chat done that? I mean, a lot of people have done that
in one night.
I think people have done, like a lot of people have done that. But also, he says, what was worse, the bucket from all those Halloween beers or the hazelnut beer you had where Mike made gag sounds and you almost puked? It's definitely the bucket. It was just so much more
I don't like, you guys don't know. Like that bucket was like a combination of all sorts of various drinks. And it tasted like it came from an old boot by the time you drank it. There was nothing enjoyable. Now, after a while, your taste buds just riot and you don't, like they leave for the day. So you don't have any, and you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not. I would say, yeah, it's the bucket of beer. It was the awful.
Corn talks. I did it. I got pancreatitis.
Yeah, I bet you did. I can look at you.
So they said me and a friend finished a bottle of whiskey in the daytime. Shit got dark. I imagine.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've definitely finished a half of one before. I've done.
Oh, dude, I would literally be like, I would have to be Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon to do that.
Oh, Sinroth did a whole bottle of Fireball, dude. Oh my god!
Did Pinhead appear before you like that in your PFP when you did that?
That's awful. That'd be so bad, dude. Oh fuck! Take it or leave it. Said I used to drink a handle of vodka or gin every day for a year. Not sure a whole
Jesus
butt nuggets.
Crystal.
Yeah, you gotta start early if you're gonna do that shit.
Oh, angels to some, demons to others. That's what oh my god.
Robin does a whole bottle every Saturday. It's like hopefully you're starting early.
Miserable, so it's whatever.
When we had band practice one day, this dude came in and I think he thought we were fucking Motley Crue or some shit. We were just in a suburban neighborhood doing band practice, and his friend was like, "Dude, drink that whole bottle of fucking moonshine." And it was like 100 proof, and he tipped it up and started chugging it. And he made it through about a fourth of the bottle, just straight chugging it before we were like, "Stop, fucking stop! You're gonna die."
Yeah,
do it though.
If you pick up a guitar and you could even kind of play it, they're gonna be like, "Why don't you snort these ants off the concrete like Ozzy did?" Right? Because I saw the dirt. I saw the dirt. You should.
All right. In all fairness, a divorce will do it to you. I get you there. And same thing, Chase. Jameson whole bottle. That's just divorce. Yeah. That is fair. That's fair games for sure.
That's true.
Jake says, thinking back to your skit days, do you have a favorite skit or a skit that when you got done, you felt like that's maybe our best one? Every single skit we did, because we were drunk and we were like, I think I said maybe 300 times. Every time we get done, I'll be like, dude, that is either the greatest or the worst skit we've ever done. I can't tell.
Yeah, all the time.
My favorite's the Diet Coke one, though, because it's just fucking, I love watching that one, dude. That makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, and the only reason that even happened was because we saw some movie and Lindsay Lohan was doing that Diet Coke thing. I'm like, it'd be really funny to do like a Loomis Myers thing with Diet Coke. But generally, it's always been like, so we'll do a sketch and like, wow, we put a lot of time and effort in that one. That one's gonna suck. And it's one that we barely like put any effort into. Like we just had a couple of drinks and sat around like, hey, let's do this video. And that one always turned out viral.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so you're rewarded for less effort. That's what we should do.
It's fucking wild. Part 2, was there a skit day that stands out behind the scenes, maybe just with how much you laughed or had fun? There was a couple really fun times when we had a bunch of people help us. Those were really fun.
Yeah.
Like back at the old house in the country. Like one day we had Heather and like I had like 10 people come over and help us make like an intro video. Those were fun. Specifically, like one that really stands out. The day we drove around doing all the Halloween intros was pretty fucking hilarious. We were out and about.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, the Loomis. Yeah, that was like 2018 or 2019 Halloween Horror Month, when Loomis was introducing. We were trying to do a bunch of horror movies, and Loomis was introducing each horror movie, and we were trying to find backgrounds to fit each horror movie that we were going to be covering that month. That was fun.
Yeah.
Except some of it wasn't, because we went to this cracked in despair, this motel where people like literally probably were hiding out from the law, and we were like, jump out there and do it really quick. And we were like literally running and gutting. Mike would lean outside the driver's side window while I jumped out to do and I was fucking scared, dude. I thought at any point a dildo was going to be shot right in my ass and I was going to be like repelled back into the apartment. Like, take it.
I think my favorite might have been the first. It may have been the first skit we ever did. Is when we were doing a review for John Cusack's The Raven, and we were pissed drunk, and we had a fake mustache, and I sat in front of the camera, really close to the camera, and Jay.
I remember that. Yeah,
Jay talked like Edgar Allan Poe off screen, and I tried to mimic.
It was so gay. It was the gayest thing ever. It was so.
I think that might have been the hardest we ever laughed.
Well, that one or the Magic Mike review was really bad because Mike was fucking obliteratedly drunk. Like he was obliterated, and all he had to say was like, "I'm not Magic Mike right now. I'm not Magic Mike," and he was wearing like a little like bow tie, and he kept on fucking it up. But like, dude, I don't want to be here like 17 hours. It turned out we were there for 17 hours.
That was bad, dude. I had work the next day. Anonymous, thanks, buddy, says the new Dracula movie coming out was released 6 months ago. It released everywhere except for the US. Saw a mystery screening of it at AMC yesterday. It was boring. Then I went home, saw it was out on Blu-ray and digital already. I don't know why it's releasing to US theaters on Friday. Yeah, it's by Luc Besson. This is probably part of the reason because he's a fucking pedophile. And yeah, he made Leon the Professional, which is basically 2 hours of
That's a really weird movie for sure.
Yeah, it's 2 hours of a director being like, man, I'd really like to have sex with an 11-year-old child. And you know, you could say that that's, oh, it's just art. Well, he ended up sleeping with a child and impregnating a girl when she was 15 years old, married her, and then divorced her for Mila Jovovich, and they still let him make movies. So that's crazy. Ironically, I put this on Twitter. If you're going to go see this movie, realize that Luc Besson, he directed The Fifth Element as well, is definitely a pedophile. And just to show you how fucking psycho the Melissa Barrera kids are, some fucking YouTuber gone there is like, yeah, well, you promote Scream 7, so like, what's worse?
You fucking disgusting genocide denier.
I am so sorry that apparently he's like, consistency matters, and he spelled consistency wrong, which is fucking hilarious. But I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say that pedophilia is bad because you don't like Scream 7? Because a millionaire actress got fired from a movie? You're comparing that to pedophilia? Go fuck
Maybe
yourself.
if he articulated it better, you know, like we both like Jeepers Creepers, and that guy's a fucking disgusting human being. The guy that did the Jeepers Creepers movie.
But again, we didn't know that until afterwards. You know
Well,
what
I mean, the thing is, though, I still like the movie. Jeepers Creepers is still a good movie, but that guy is an obvious. Victor Salva is a piece of shit.
Yeah. And that's the thing. The Dracula movie fucking by all accounts sucks. And the thing is that the Reddit reviews of it were like, there's like, it's got like young boys with their shirts off and shit in the movie. And I'm like, oh, great. We're letting a pedophile direct children.
Yeah,
and somehow me liking Scream 7 is worse than that. I mean, seriously, suck my fucking dick. Honest to God.
What was their name?
My dick.
What's their name on YouTube, Mike?
Oh, it's some Shadow Elements. Like his whole fucking page is like,
I'm subscribed to them, so you're a piece of shit for shouting that out.
Well, he can literally please come over and say that shit to my face. Jake says, who you boys got between Creed, Three Doors Down, and Nickelback? When I'm Gone by Three Doors Down goes hard. That it does. So hold me when I'm here. Of course, One Last Breath and Higher by Creed, but Nickelback might actually have them beat on quantity. I'm a Creed guy myself.
You might be on. Yeah, well, you know what? They're not wrong. I mean, Nickelback gets a lot of hate. It's weird how that happened. I remember when Nickelback came out, and it's interesting that you brought this up because I was watching that, you know, Blink-182 reacts to teens reacting to their music, and I watched like Linkin Park doing the same thing, and Nickelback did also. But Nickelback is such a weird thing that everyone just decided to hate them. They had a lot of like ballad corporate type of songs, but they were cool. I mean, it was still good music. I mean, it wasn't like hardcore or anything, but Silver Side Up was a great album. They also had a lot of I think one of those kids said exactly, they're the most memeable band of all time, and that's probably true. But I'm gonna lean with you on Creed. I think Creed overall is the better band. I like Creed's style of music. Scott Stapp is an arrogant bitch for sure, but I like that. I like him.
Hey man, Scott Stapp's overcame a lot, all right? You watch your fucking mouth.
He chased a fucking hood ornament on his car all across the fucking United States because he thought an angel was leading him to a hotel in Nevada. It's crazy.
And I agree. Prayers to lead singer of Three Doors Down. He has lung cancer. So
shit!
Not
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was. We were supposed to see them when we saw Creed, but they had to switch out, and they got replaced with fucking Daughtry. I mean, gag me with a fucking spoon. But yeah, no. By all accounts, that guy's always seemed like such a good dude. That's terrible.
I think Creed takes that cake, but Nickelback is good. I think Nickelback is so like Nickelback in the late 90s, early 2000s are pretty much what Def Leppard was in the 80s. It's like you're not going to admit that you like them, and you always make fun of people that do like openly support them, but you'll rock out to their fucking music by yourself.
Rockstar's a great fucking song. But yeah, I think Creed they have shown that they stand the test of time better than the other bands do. In my opinion, like they've had a resurgence and it's awesome. Papa Haddis, hey fellas, how you two doing? Also, Mike, can you play a video on YouTube? Type in, do you want me to get my dick out again? Trevor from GTA 5. Last time I couldn't type the rest because of YouTube restrictions. I think we're too close on time tonight, Poppy. But email it, Papa. But email it to me next time we do one of these video reviews. We'll get inside of that. I appreciate you, brother. Daniel Torres says, "Walk with me, Mike. Patrick Dempsey lied about not being in Scream 7. He's Ghostface. If they mention at all Newmark not being Tatum's real dad, I'm all in. He's also the only character from Scream 3 that had the voice changer imitating other people's voices. Am I crazy? I think it would be fucking genius, Daniel. Like, that would be so fucking wild if it turns out that whole thing was a ruse. Super meta, right up Kevin Williamson's alley. I'd love it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'd be pumped. Jay's fucking pumped about Scream 7 too. God, I can't get him to stop talking about it.
What a gay movie. I gotta go pee. Speaking of gay, I'll be back.
So long, gay boys.
Man of Tomorrow says, "What's up, Mike and Jay? Just listen to your guys' TCM 1974 commentary. We have over 100 movie commentaries for YouTube members and Patreons available now. And heard about the new news. I gotta say, I'm just tired of the horror TV shows. I'm gonna watch Crystal Lake, but I would be way more excited for a movie. Can't wait for Saturday's stream. I think Saturday's stream is gonna be legendary. I can't wait to, Man of Tomorrow, and I appreciate you, brother. Again, content-wise, I'm excited about the shows. But yeah, if I have my druthers, dude, I want a movie for us all to get excited about, a theatrical movie. I just feel like they're going to get so squishy in the details. You know, it's going to be like, 7 hours of fucking grief and fucking tutti fruities just for us to get some goddamn Leatherface. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Jake, fuck, marry, kill. Blades of Glory, Jenna Fisher. I don't think I've ever finished Blades of Glory, but Jenna Fisher, I do know. This is 40, Leslie Mann, definitely know that one. Or Deadpool's Marina Baccarin. Jenna Fisher is in that movie. Ooh-wee, so I'd marry her. Then it gets tough. I've always had a thing for Leslie, but Marina is so hot. He says, fuck Leslie, kill Marina. Hey, por favor. ¿Cómo estás, señor? Could you please grab me a bush latte for me, ho?
No,
Will you get me a bush latte, please? Bush light.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sweetheart. Gracias. I like Leslie Mann a lot too. I think she's really funny. Ooh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Spicy treat. My spicy treat. Yeah.
What happened? What?
I kept talking and jibber jabber. But fuck, marry, kill. Jenna Fisher, Leslie Mann, or Miranda Baccarin from. I'm gonna kill Jenna Fisher. I'm gonna marry Marina Baccarin. I'm gonna fuck Leslie Mann because she seems like, based on her character in This Is 40, she seems like a really whiny person to spend a lot of time around. Yeah. So I'm fine.
Jenna Fisher from Blades of Glory, please.
I think that's Pam, right? Isn't it just Pam from The Office?
Oh my God. I'm gonna kill Leslie Mann. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of Jenna Fisher. I'm gonna marry also Marina. So that's what it is. I've seen her TikTok videos. She's beautiful. And she seems like she's down to earth.
That's what it be. Darren says, when my cousin's friend was like 15, he said he was stabbed in the knee with a screwdriver by his ex-girl. God damn, that sounds painful. That shit just sounded extremely painful to me. Imagine a screwdriver hitting your knee hard as fuck.
Imagine after that happened, someone celebrating a funeral for that girl that did that. That's crazy. Because if you stab me in the fucking kneecap, dude, you better fucking like leave the area. Leave the area.
I've heard.
I'm going Hulk.
There was a guy, I think in the chat, maybe that said he got. Do you remember that? The guy said he got stabbed like 15 times with a screwdriver and like lived, but he had like a flat lung or something.
I didn't think that guy was. I mean, I was waiting on that guy to say that, hey, you know, on Spotify, I just released my album called Stab But Not Out. I don't know if that's true.
I hate the thought of that. I hate the thought of that, Darren. Niner the 17 says, my dad did the nastiest shit ever one time. I was a kid. He was putting boogers.
God damn.
He was putting all his boogers in a drinking straw with his cup, and then he offered me a drink. I looked at the straw and just saw a bunch of green brown boogers, and it was.
Why you got to describe it?
I'm just so glad you didn't drink it, dude. Could you imagine if that shit just went straight in the back of your throat?
Yeah, dude. Back in the day, your dad would fuck with you and shit like that. But goddamn, putting boogers on a straw and be like, "Here, son, have some of this sip. It might be a little salty." Nah, that ain't it, dog. That's a bad look.
Which one would you rather do? Drink from that straw or have someone stab you in the knee with a screwdriver? I have to drink from the straw in that case.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna take the booger flavor straight down my throat.
Jeremy, thanks, buddy. He says, "Sup, guys? Have you heard anything about the new Project Gravator, the new Bob Lazar documentary? It's been 8 fucking months. I hadn't heard shit. This is the first I've heard of it.
No, I haven't. But whenever new info comes out about it, I'll look it up. But I'll definitely be able. Dude, Bob Lazar's story is fucking insanely good.
But he's been talking nonstop for like 10 years. What else is there to say that I have to watch the whole goddamn documentary? I think he's done.
Got to put respect on the man's name. He worked at Area 51. He's seen the flying saucers. He's seen them.
Yeah, well, I have a supermodel girlfriend. She just lives in Canada, so I can't tell her talk to you guys about.
You're married, you sack of shit. No, I will say this: Bob Lazar is an incredibly interesting character. Whether or not you believe him, he's very convincing. If you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. He appeared on Joe Rogan a couple of years ago. Very fascinating guy. Talked about that he was recruited to work on Area 51. He said he talks about seeing alien technology. And you know what? If he made it up, he's the most convincing liar I've ever heard in my life. Look, listen, obviously people can be confident in their lies and tell you that and believe what they're saying and then project that. But this guy just seems like I don't know. He seems legit. So a documentary on his experiences would be amazing.
I don't not believe him. I just feel like.
Well, the way that he described that they were going to erase him rather than just kill him makes more sense. What the government would do to you. It's like people are, well, they'll just put a bullet in your brain, and they'll threaten your family by, I'll kill your whole family. No, they'll just erase you. They'll lock they'll freeze your bank accounts. They'll take away your social security number. They'll erase your birth certificate. It'll be like you're a nobody. You never existed. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's true. Then they would probably do some shit like that. Hey, Holly. Austin says there's this new ultra hot chick at work that is showing interest in me, and I told her about some level He-Man nerd shit, and she dug it and asked for elaboration. And when I said I can go all day, she said, "Please do." So I guess I found my wife. Maybe
that's what you did, Austin. You found your Tila. We like that.
Yeah. At first, you got to employ stripper rules in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Never believe yourself that she's into you because you could put yourself in a bad predicament, especially at work.
No.
But you sold me when she told you to go on about He-Man. I think
tell me more about your Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. For sure.
That's a green light, Austin. I feel like that's a green light. Tread the waters easily, but
you can just say, well, listen, I don't mean to be forward here, but if we go to bed together, fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of pussy." No? Okay. I'll rephrase it. Would you like to go to Applebee's next Saturday night?
That sounds better.
Yeah, that's
There's
better.
A deal on boneless wings. That sounds like a win, though, Austin. 9 of the 17 says, "Not going to lie, the hardest I ever laughed on your channel was years ago on a Halloween update." Jay said, "John Carpenter, how about you and your ponytail? Shut up."
Yeah. That bitch be swinging. Yeah, like, listen, I love John Carpenter, dude. You can't not love the dude. He's a legend in the field. But dude, he's such a diva bitch sometimes. I swear to God, dude. Like, I love the guy. Like, don't get me wrong. Everything he's worked on has been fantastical, mostly. I appreciate all of his work. His dedication to his craft is obvious. And what he's given the world through his films are awesome, by the way. But just his divaness. I don't know the word for it. Arrogance. When he sits on stage and he's puffing on his fucking, Marlboro Light 100s or Marlboro Reds, probably 100s, and his fingers are all stained and his ponytail's flapping. And then some fan stands up. Yeah, I know you've heard it a million fucking times. And then, okay, hey, what's the inspiration behind Michael Myers? He's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Get laid, you fucking nerd. I mean, is the check clearing? How much longer do I have to be here? Jesus Christ, I've been here for 25 minutes.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
it's definitely
that's
like,
when
we get it. You're cool. We get
We
it.
also saw a thing where he was like mad at like other directors because they didn't pay enough attention to him.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're
come
a little,
on, man. Like, don't be like that.
Yeah, for someone who talks so much shit, he's quite sensitive. Anonymous says Richardson in interviews, Alan Richardson said he grew up super conservative, but as he's gotten older, his views shifted. He has since called out Trump multiple times, stood with BLM, and has called out Christians who preach the Bible but live opposite of Jesus' teaching.
I mean, that is what it is. I mean, people,
hey,
life changes you based on what you experience, right? So it is what it is. I don't really give a fuck what he believes in. As far as his political takes are, I just hope he's good in the movie.
Yeah, the thing I respect more than anything from someone is when they actually have their own views on things and they don't just tread one side or the other completely. I think that's a respectful thing, regardless if you agree with them or not. I really respect someone who has their own views and doesn't go, everything's lumped into this group or this group, and I will follow either till I die, no matter what. I respect that. Man of Tomorrow. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, all I was going to say was like, you have to have a level of discernment. You know what I mean? You can take information in, and whatever your preferred channel is to take that information in, whether it be CNN or Fox or MSNBC or whatever the fuck, there has to be levels of discernment, right? You have to figure it out on your own. It's not what they're telling you on the talking heads on TV. It's all biased. What you got to do is you got to take the information and then go figure it the fuck out, and then make your final decision before you just take the goddamn talking head's word for it and be like, yo, that's it. Don't be a lazy dickhead. Go fucking research it and figure it out yourself. The problem is with a lot of morons that follow one party or the other, like to the death, is there's no level of discernment. And they're like, what's that mean? What discernment? That racist? No. Discernment means is that when you hear information, you take it with a grain of salt. And you figure out, you sift through what is fact and what is not fact, what is biased and what is not biased. And you like, oh, here's the piece of information. I'm going to look that up. I'll look at, and then after that, I'll be able to make a logical decision on how I believe things. People that just follow CNN or Fox wholeheartedly, you're in a cult, dude. Break the fuck free and stop being controlled by the mass media and congressmen, because you're retarded when you keep doing that.
So someone commented to me on Twitter today. They were like, just please tell me that you and Jay aren't MAGA. I don't want to have to stop unfollowing you. And I was like, listen, I'm not MAGA. I'm also not liberal or whatever the alternate cult term is for that. But like, you cannot look me in the face and tell me, like, some of the greatest people that I've ever known in my life, pure fucking good-hearted people, some of us not with us anymore, we're hardcore MAGA or we're hardcore liberal or whatever. You can say whatever you want to me about how evil so-and-so is and how much you don't like this or that or whatever. But here's the thing. I do not think that 40% of the people that I live with in this country are Nazis or fascists or whatever. I might disagree with some of their stuff, but if you're telling me that, I'm immediately stopping. I'm not listening to you anymore. People just don't see the world the same way you see the world. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Now, there are Nazis. There are libtards, fucking, psycho people. But I refuse to just paint the entire country in two halves and say evil or good. That's not the way it works.
Dude, here's the
both
thing.
sides are wrong and right about a lot.
Right.
That's just the facts.
And we come from a day and age that's long since gone, which really sucks because I think it should come back. Is like, you could have disagreements. You could have different political views. You could have a different idea of what the world should be. But at the end of the day, they're just opinions, dude. And you can get along and move on without it. You don't have to unfriend people from Facebook. You don't have to like stop talking to your family like a fucking weirdo. You don't gotta like go on a goddamn battalion crusade to take down the man. What the fuck are you doing, you brainwashed fucking sheep? What the fuck are you doing? Goddamn, go live your life, you fucking goddamn pawn of a game that you don't even realize that you're in. These fucking media organizations and all the congressmen on both sides play you like fucking fools, and you act like, no, they're telling the truth. No, you're fucking brainwashed, you Jim Jones victim, you Tylenol bitch. I hate motherfuckers like that, dude. Like, you're retarded and you have no fucking friends in your life, and you think that what you hear on the TV from your preferred organization that you like is truth. No, man, it's called discernment. Just figure it the fuck out. Stop being weird and stop picking fights with people that you if you disagree, you can have what they used to call civil discourse. You can disagree civilly and then move the fuck on. God damn.
And I have news for you. Both sides are lying to your fucking face.
But there are no, like, dude, this whole fucking Nazi shit, there's no fucking Nazis. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Well, there are. I mean, there literally
I mean,
are.
obviously, there's small pockets of racism.
It's not 40% of the fucking country.
They're not, yeah, dude. It's not like you're going to go to your fucking local goddamn CVS and, like, the guy that voted for Trump behind the counter is going to be like, are you black? You don't shop here. No way.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, dude. They had people protesting in Minnesota that were calling the ICE agents the N-word. It's like, okay, wait,
I know
wait,
it's
what?
you know,
like, I mean, come on.
I swear to God, try not to get dragged into that, but then you start drinking, and toward the end of the night, I swear to God, it happens every fucking time. Here we
It's
go.
impossible to completely ignore. We try not to do it, but it's impossible. We just try to preach, like, fucking looking at half of the country as evil, despicable, disgusting human beings, which, Nazis are. Awful fucking human beings. Like, fuck them.
Obviously,
dude, just because someone voted for Trump doesn't mean they're fucking
no,
Nazis.
dude, it's obvious.
All right?
It's like, yeah, we can all agree
here.
that Nazis are bad. I think everybody could agree that Nazis are bad. That was a terrible fucking time in our country.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that people that voted for the orange guy is a fucking goddamn follower of Adolf Hitler. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's fucking insanity, dude. It's insanity. All right. We got that out of our systems.
Until somebody else fucking stirs it up. God damn.
Man Tomorrow says, my favorite skits you guys have done is definitely Halloween Workout and then the Michael Myers Halloween Special 2019. I've been watching you guys for 8 years on YouTube and Patreon, and it's been the best decision ever. You guys mean a lot to us.
You, man.
Dude, Man Tomorrow is always so fucking sweet. You're always so fucking sweet. And I fucking love doing both those videos. We had a great time doing both of those.
Yeah, and we love doing the skits too. I mean, we're not like completely done with it. We're glad that we could do other things too, but we'll go back to it. But we had it's one of the best memorable things that we've ever done on these. Well, the channel was built on the sketches. I mean, other than we did reviews and stuff, but the sketches are what really elevated it. They were fun time, and they were good memories.
And when it feels natural for us to do it again, we will. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things that you got to get away from it a little bit to get back into it. Dan Torres says, Mike, can you please share with us some of newer viewers the awesome story of your touchdown celebration contest you entered? Oh God, I believe at Hooters. It's been a while. Love that one. Almost as good as Jay's running through the garden story.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be brief. We used to go to Hooters for Monday Night Football, and they would have these competitions that were really fun. There was a push-up competition. There was a wing eating competition. I won that one. Got 50 free wings for that. That was awesome. And we're sitting there, me and Jay and my wife's friend Emily and my wife, and they were like, "All right, touchdown dance celebration." And I didn't want to fucking do it. I did not want to fucking do it. I said no. And this fucking asshole over here. And they were all like, "No, do it." And I was like, "I don't dance."
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you motherfucker. You were like, "Do it. Come on, do it."
No, I was like, "Do it, dude." Yeah, I do remember that actually. I was.
So I said,
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. And I had nothing, and I could not think of anything. There was nothing I could think of, and it was my turn to go. And it was only me and one other guy dumb enough to do it. And this guy, and I'm standing there with no idea what I'm going to fucking do. And the guy that I was competing against, they throw you a tiny football, and he spikes it and goes, "Woo!" And I was like, that was fucking gay. And then, like, it was my turn, and I don't know why it cropped up into my stupid little brain. But here's what I decided to do. I took a fucking piece of cardboard and wrote 9 months later on it, and I handed it to the Hooters waitress. And I said, "When I tell you, hold this up." And she goes, "Okay." And the girl threw me the football, and I caught the football, and I nodded, hold up the sign, and she goes, 9 months later. And then I laid down on the floor of the Hooters restaurant and pantomimed myself birthing a football out of my vagina.
Cinema!
Completely
Cinema!
Like, screaming and everything. Like, oh! Like, birthed the football in front of the Hooters restaurant.
Yes.
And here's the sad part and the predictable part. No one laughed. And the Hooters waitresses actually started booing me and started yelling at me.
Mike birthed a touchdown. I thought that was creative as fuck. And if I had seen that in real life, if that was a Super Bowl celebration TD, I'd be like, absolute cinema as you've seen. And I would say I would nominate that for celebration of the year. I mean, a bunch of weirdo Hooters people didn't like it because I guess they were all 9 months pregnant. What are you talking about?
That's the most embarrassing moment probably of my whole life, and I've got a lot of them.
Mike burnt the football. That's called dedication.
They were really offended, dude. The
they were. You
really
the crowd
offended
turned
that I
on you
did that.
instantly, and I was like, "That's my friend." And then I saw him, and I'm like, "Yeah, that guy's sick as shit." But afterwards, I was like, "Okay, you did a good job, man. You did a good job."
It's so fucking bad, dude. Percy says, "Hey guys, would you guys like to see a BVS style Iron Man versus Thor movie? I think it'd be amazing. Also, could Prime Mike Tyson beat Muhammad Ali? Also, I think we're overdue for an R-rated adaptation of Iron Man: Demon in the Bottle starring RDJ. Love you guys.
Dude,
oh man, God, I'd love to fucking see that.
100%. Demon in the Bottle. They only briefly touched on it in Iron Man 2. As far as and what he's talking about, I wish we had where I could just pull it up for you guys. There's a great cover. I don't remember what the issue number was for Iron Man, but Demon in the Bottle, where it's Tony Stark looking into a bar mirror and he's sweaty and he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is me." And there's an open bottle of like whiskey or scotch next to him and a shot glass, and it's him suffering with alcoholism. And not knowing how to move forward. And like I said, they briefly touched on this in Iron Man 2. But as far as an R-rated film exploring that, I think what they should have done is they should have saved Demon in the Bottle for Iron Man 3. And that's where they really should have deep dived into that storyline, where it was like him suffering from the PTSD of what happened in New York with the Avengers and all that stuff, and he just crawled inside of a bottle and never got out of it for a while. I think him overcoming that would have been a cooler idea than what they went with Iron Man 3. But either way, I think it would have been a cool thing for film. As far as a BVS style Iron Man versus Thor movie, I mean, yeah, that's kind of, I mean, it's cool, I guess. Here's the thing: Iron Man and Thor, great characters, great actors that portrayed them, not on the level of Superman and Batman. It doesn't work, because Superman and Batman are iconic characters that transcend, in my opinion, all of comics. And that's why it's so amazing to see it on screen. Iron Man and Thor, I don't know.
Yeah, Marvel kind of tried to do something like that with Civil War, and it just didn't have in my opinion, it didn't have the teeth. So well,
that's because in Civil War, there's no the consequences don't matter, because they're coming back.
Right. Yeah. It was very kid gloves. Muhammad Ali, Tyson. I mean, Tyson has a puncher's chance no matter what. But Muhammad Ali would have probably just jabbed him around the ring the entire time. I don't think Tyson was close enough.
Yeah, I look at it like this, dude. The way that Holyfield took apart Tyson when he bit his fucking ear off because he was frustrated, Ali was a way smarter fighter than Evander. No, dude. He would have absolutely wrecked Tyson. At Tyson's prime, dude, Tyson was obviously a hitter, and you knew he was a hitter, and you knew that if you got close to him, he would fucking annihilate you. But Muhammad Ali had smarts and speed, which is what Evander used against Tyson. Evander could actually box. You know what I mean? So I think that Ali would just, like, I swear to God, with 3 to 5 rounds, dude, whoop the fuck out of Mike Tyson.
I think he'd win for sure. But prime, I mean, when Tyson fought Evander, he wasn't quite in his prime.
No, he was still. He was still pretty up there. And well, he got exposed. He got exposed for being a fighter that can't fight off of his back. Teddy Atlas, his former trainer, had talked about that before. And he's like, Evander Holyfield was called Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, and that was for a reason. He's the real deal. He knows how to fight off his back. He can get knocked down. He can get pushed to the ropes. He could be losing on the cards, but he knows how to come back. He's been in those situations before where you're not always winning. Mike Tyson, that's why he got fucked up by Buster Douglas. He came back. He had been winning for a minute. He actually went up against a real boxer who's not only like a strong puncher, but a technical boxer as well. And he used that against Mike.
I got to pee.
Oh.
And we finished the stream elements. Thank you guys.
All right.
For now,
I'll
go back to.
All right. I'll be on the super chats of YouTube.
I'll be right back. I'm going to empty my dick.
Okay. Now it's just us. Let's talk. Cody Goodson says, y'all ever heard from Texas Tootin'? That boy right there went missing sometime around January 6th. Hope that there boy is holding it down. Love you fuckers. Yeah, dude, I remember Texas Tootin'. I haven't seen him in a minute. I don't know what happened to him. I guess he tooted one too many toots. But yeah, I don't know where I don't know where he went. I hope to see him again someday, but right now his toots are silent. But thank you, Cody. Kyle says, aka Bent Element, I'm interested in this Whistle movie coming out Friday. I don't know what that is. Is it a gym movie? You know, because whistles. Ray Guy, member for 11 months. Thank you, Ray Guy. Says, I am fat. I made snacks. Only for me, though. That's what a fat person that's proud will do. And I relate, and I appreciate that. You enjoy those pizza rolls, Hot Pockets, whatever you have. Thank you, Ray Guy. Mercutio 80 says, Mike. Okay, well, that's for Mike. Fuck you, Mercutio. Okay, we'll wait for Mike to come back. Neil 8200 says, watch Send Help in 40X this weekend. I loved it, but they filled the theater with a fishy smell at least 3 times, and it wasn't my girl. Dude, I was gonna make a joke about that, but for sure. Yeah, it was the other unwashed whores that were sitting behind you. But no, Neil was up on that. He's like, it wasn't my girl. 100%. It wasn't her. Thank you, Neil. Michael Parton, member for 18 months. Michael Parton, lovely man. Who's not seeing Strangers Chapter 3? Me. Lol. Yeah, I'm not interested either. I don't care. The last one sucked. Loomis, I'm sorry, Dr. Corndogs. Thank you so much. Loomis, you willing to pet chalices of the Epstein files? Yes. But not like in the way you think. Probably called in to render aid. Not like, I don't know. He's a weird guy. I don't like him. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like Dr. Charles. He looks like a goddamn, he just looks nasty. I don't know. I don't like that. Turlington says, just want to say that it should be illegal for you two to be that handsome. Girl. Look at your PFP, dude. The wife is well aware that you boys in 90s Gavin Rossdale make my already tidy whities even tighter. Nacho Libre. Thank you, Turd. We don't find ourselves that handsome at all, but we appreciate you. And I'm glad that your wife still allows you to watch your homosexuals fantasies that you are drawn to. But your PFP is amazing. We like that. You keep that up. That's great, dude. Michael Parton says the problem with Mortal Kombat 95, it was PG-13. I agree. But again, I don't think that they were ever going to get an R-rated 95 Mortal Kombat movie off the shelf. So that's why they went with a watered down version of it. It still worked though. I mean, listen, the 95 Mortal Kombat movie, if you go back and watch it, Robin Shue, Christopher Lambert, is it great? No. But is it fun? Absolutely. Is it kind of involved, or is it kind of at least in the same vein of the game? Yes. I think they did a great job in 95 with a movie like that. By the way, we got something for you here. Mercutio, Mike, what if Sid and Stu both kill each other and Tatum becomes the new heroine? And also, what do you think of the rumor that Jill is coming back as Ghostface?
I would hate to see Jill come back as Ghostface because I thought that was one of the weaker Joker Defulovich Ghostfaces personally, but I know some people do love Jill in Scream 4. But I would say it would be so ballsy to have Stu and Sid kill each other. I think, unfortunately, Neve Campbell spilled the beans on that when she basically said a while back that she would never come back if they were going to kill Sydney, which was really not smart on her part. I love Neve Campbell. Terrible thing to do when you want to keep suspense alive in your franchise. But I don't think they'll ever kill Sydney. I just don't think it'll happen.
Just kill the bitch. Jacob says, Mike, if you slick your hair to the side, you could double for Ted Lasso. I finished the show off your recommendation and loved it, but how are they going to approach season 4? The ending to season 3 felt final.
No clue, dude. No clue. I thought the same exact thing. I have no idea how they continue that show unless he goes back to America and they do the football thing, but that's so far away from what they did. But the show is great. I wish Jay would watch it. He'd fucking love it.
I've seen it. I literally said it on an episode.
Listen, if you're tired of the world and the shit landscape that we're in, just go watch some Ted Lasso. And
I see it all the time. I literally have watched it. I watched it before you.
Instead of watching your fucking cry videos tonight, you should fire up Ted Lasso.
I literally watched
full fucking heart.
It's insane. I've watched the documentary on it. I watched the featurettes. It's insane.
You're lying. Also,
Shane says, seeing MJ movie at least 5 times. Rip the goat. I agree. I'm gonna watch it in the theater as well. Definitely R.I.P. Michael Jackson, one of a kind, never to be replicated. 1000%. I mean, there was the king of rock and roll. You have Elvis, the king of pop with Michael Jackson. Those, you're just not gonna get them ever again. Those guys were like they were it as far as like that type of music. Won't you shut your fucking grin up?
No. I was laughing at you.
Dookie Blair.
I was laughing because here's Johnny said, "God damn, that mustache is mighty."
He's just trying to give you a compliment. That's good.
I appreciate it.
It
Some
is
people
good.
are complimentary to me.
Keep
Jay,
it.
I don't know if you know that.
Why don't you keep it?
Some people, I'm considering it.
Just do it. He just said it was mighty. Dookie Blair. Oh, he became a member. Dookie.
I love you, Dookie.
Thank you for
I
your
fucking
Dookie
love that, man.
times. We like you, man. Thank you.
I love you.
Michael Parton says, Dr. Loomis, are you going to Dr. Chalice's hot hung and sweaty all dude Super Bowl party? No. Michael Parton, thank you so much for asking if I'm going to go to a dude's hot dog Super Bowl party, because the way that you implied, it's going to be dicks hanging out of buns, and I'm not interested. I've got things to do. I'm busy.
Calm down. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. Here's what we're
I'm
gonna
not
do.
going to come down at all, you disgusting shithead.
You can come up, come down, come.
I'm not
however
doing
you
any
wanna
of that.
come.
No
Just
coming
come.
is involved.
At halftime, we're not going to watch that dude who hates America wear his dress. And we're also not going to watch Kid Rock literally age to death in front of our eyes. What we're going to do is we're going to turn off the TV.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I got some big wieners cooking on the grill, and we're going to play a game where I blindfold everyone in the team's blindfold color palette of your choice. And I come around and I either put one of the hot dogs in your mouth or it's a penis. And you have to
watch
guess
whether or not the U.S. Marshals are going to show up to arrest you. That's what I think that's a better game. Over and under. By the way,
that could happen too.
I forgot that Kid Rock is doing the half. Is it just Kid Rock? I guess he is. Is he the only guy?
No, it's a bunch of country people too, or whatever.
Where are they playing?
Arby's, the parking lot.
In the back of the parking lot at Arby's. But what state?
No, California, San Francisco.
Oh shit, dude. Here's the question: how many boos is going to happen when he comes out on stage to do his show?
Who?
Kid Rock.
No, he's not. Well, no, they're not performing in the stadium. They're performing somewhere else.
What the fuck is going on? I thought they performed at the fucking field.
No. Bad Bunny is performing on the field, and they're doing their own separate, like, right-wing Super Bowl halftime party. Could have just done a regular one. I mean, you could have just had like bands and stuff.
I mean, but I was like, we gotta separate.
Yeah.
I thought he was picked for the halftime show.
No. They're mad about Bad Bunny.
What the fuck is going on? I swear to God,
No.
because you and Cody were texting. I thought, Kid Rock got picked.
No, they're doing an alternate. Like, you can turn on this YouTube channel and watch Kid Rock and Brantley Gilbert if you don't want to watch Bad Bunny.
I mean, I'll probably do that. I might do that. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, personally, because of no
Bad
political
Bunny,
affiliation, I would
fucking
much
care.
rather watch a Kid Rock concert.
I don't. You might hate that motherfucker, but Bad Bunny, who the fuck is that bitch? Robin Barker says beer money for Saturday. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you. Looking forward to getting alcohol poisoning with you guys on the member stream. Let's do it, Robin.
It's gonna be a good one.
Let's do it. Dr. Corndog says Troma Films, who made Toxic Avenger, I knew who they are. We're going to do an R-rated Ninja Turtle film in the 80s, which included the turtles fighting naked nuns on skateboards. All right, well, that's a little too far. But I'm glad they did. So that's a Troma thing, huh? No, dude, listen, for show. I love the Eastman comic books, but you know what makes it better? Naked nuns with skateboards. Like, you're a fucking porn director. I like it.
I
really.
do want to see naked nuns on skateboards.
They're gonna save your soul one cum at a time. The original Turtles, Robin Barker, thank you so much, says in 1990 beat out Halloween as the #1 grossing independent picture, later beat again by the Blair Witch Project. I do remember that. I do remember the Turtles being an independent film that shattered records back in the day. Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, I don't think anybody can ever present an argument, a truthful argument, that 1990 Turtles movie was bad and that the direction they went with Michael Bay was superior. I don't even know how they fucking sold that to investors. I just don't. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. And yet they made a fuck ton of money. So I guess they were right, but dog shit.
It is dog shit. Jason Evans says saw Primate and someone there bought a toddler. Brought a toddler, not bought one. I was like, they're just giving them away at the convenience stand. They brought a toddler. They brought one.
Oh yeah, dude. Jay and I saw. I think it was fuck. What was the name of the movie that we saw? Where that guy was dancing around naked. And it was like, I'm looking for the magic.
I don't know. I don't know.
God,
that's crazy.
Where they put on the home invasion movie where they all had like goat masks or whatever. It was a good movie.
I know. I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of it.
No one lives. No, it's not.
Ready or Not.
No, but it was a movie like that. Anyways, Jay and I saw a horror movie way back in the day where, You're Next. Thank you, Take or Leave. It was You're Next was the name of the movie. That scene was great, by the way. That dude with the mustache or whatever, and like the thing, like there was like a whole 5 minutes where he just made himself like a screwdriver and like dropped the needle. It was like, all my life I've been looking for the magic.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and some toddler was in there.
Yeah, crying in the back of that. That's
like,
fucked up, dude.
Yeah. The EBT queen of the trailer park came and they're like, listen, I gotta watch this movie. So the babysitter canceled. I'm bringing my baby, and I dare any fucker to say anything. You're like, oh my god, what?
Ironically, dude, when I went to see Ready or Not, I took MJ, and she must have been like 13 at the time or whatever. Well, Ready or Not's not.
That's normal. That's normal.
Yeah.
Even some people might have disagreements, but not a toddler.
Yeah, it doesn't have any sex stuff or anything like that. It's just violence, and she was aware of it. But anyways, this guy was a dick from the get-go. The ticket checker. Check up tanky.
The way that you said it sounded very racist. I don't like that.
like a bigger boat. Remember the bigger boat when we were talking about?
Well, you know what? That happened because my tongue slipped, and that was a terrible night for all of us, wasn't it?
But no, this guy checked my ticket, and he was already being a dick. And then when we got like 2 steps away, and he looked at the ticket and saw what movie I was taking her to, and he went, "Are you serious?" And like loud. And I fucking turned around and I almost was like, I'm going to smack the bitch out of your fucking mouth. And then I realized that my kid was with me and I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to walk the fuck away and not catch an assault charge tonight. But yeah.
It's like, why are you calling me from your dad's cell phone? He got arrested at the theater.
He beat the shit out of the fat troll at the movie theater.
Yeah. I don't know. Just keep your opinions to yourself. But I will say, I hate, look, listen, I've seen movies before and you hear kids screaming, like, what the fuck is going on? I do one of those. I'll be watching the movie. I'll be like, but if I hear that shit, I'll be like, and like in some way, I think in my brain, I'm thinking like they're gonna feel my gaze and my judgment. I'm gonna be like, even though their back is turned to me and they're like 3 rows down, I'm like, you fucking bitch, you're fucking disgusting.
Yeah, dude, I
take that fucking kid outside and nipple feed it or whatever you got to do. It's crying because it's hungry. Hey, Jason Evans, appreciate you, man.
Welcome, sir, to the fuck.
Jacob says, also sucks to hear Atom Willard left Alkaline Trio. He killed it. Stop talking in codes, Jacob. We're not the James Bond movie. What the fuck? Hold on, let me read it right. Also sucks to hear Atom Willard left Alkaline Trio. He fucking goddamn numbers.
Alkaline Trio.
You know what? You read it.
It sucks to hear Adam Willard left Alkaline Trio. He killed it on the 3 new tracks, hoping for Derek's return if he's willing to come back. Love you, dudes. Jacob, I love you too, buddy. Always happy to talk pop punk with you, sir. Yeah, I was bummed because, like, dude, that post that he made was kind of seemed like something spicy happened between them. So I don't know. My best guess is that Travis Barker's producing them. And Matt used to be a drummer, so they were a little bit too forthcoming with their tips about how they wanted the drums on the new record to be, and he didn't like it. But I was bummed to see a bunch of Alkaline Trio fans say I hope to God it's not Travis Barker. And I'm like, dude, Travis Barker's fucking amazing. You should hope Travis Barker drums for them. But but Derek coming back would be awesome as well. And I love you deep into the night.
Yeah, good.
Alkaline Trio.
Fuck it. Leatherface, Michael Parton, thank you so much. Leatherface belongs with New Line Cinema. Yeah. I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that.
That does fit better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It feels better. Michael Parton also says, I've seen all of Video Nasties, and they're not all great movies. Some of them are cruel and mean-spirited shock value with shitty acting, and others are just plain shit. I don't know what that is.
No, like just movies, the schlocky ass like 80s and 70s movies where they're like, look how hardcore we are. I'm gonna slash this titty and drink its milk. I don't know. Like I get the same way, dude. When someone tries to be too hardcore, I'm like, cool. I'm Papa Roach. I'm taking a magnifying glass to a fucking ant.
That's how Mike would be if he was hired for the movie as an actor. He'd be like, oh, cool. I gotta slash this bitch's titty and drink her milk. I'll do it.
By the way, I love Papa Roach. That was an unfair shade towards Papa Roach.
Sinister Vid says, did you guys watch the new Ari Requiem live action short? We did earlier on in the stream. Go check it out.
That's fine.
That sounded scary. Michael's got a huge mouth ready for a dick to be inserted. Thank you so much.
That's fucking freaky.
It was freaky. I didn't want to look at it too long. Adrian's
like,
he's blue stilling the fuck out of his PFP and like that. He says, Loomis, your name is in the Epstein files dozens of times. You know what? My camera died, and that's not good.
Perfect timing. I'll let Jay switch his camera out, and we'll come back to that one because I definitely want to hear Lewis's response to that as well. But I have to find where the fuck we were first. So give me just a moment, please. Okay, I know where we are. I see the light. T. Drinker Gary, I'm so mad Ubisoft is handling the Splinter Cell franchise like crap now that Metal Gear Solid's making a comeback. I want Konami to buy it of them, make remake sequels and a crossover. Dude, Splinter Cell was fucking dope. The game was fun. What I don't get is how the fuck they never made a movie out of that. A Splinter Cell movie would go fucking hard. And I remember Tom Hardy was people were at least fan casting him in it. Tom Hardy in the Splinter Cell would be fucking great.
So
that's my thoughts on that. The one that you missed, Adrian.
So unfortunately, Adrian has been infected by the liberal mind virus. Says, Loomis, your name is in the Epstein files dozens of times, committing disgusting things. What's your reply to this? Was Michael invited to the island? First off, Adrian, I think you're a good guy. I like your Caesar haircut. Reminds me of George Clooney in Dust Till Dawn. I like that. It was a great movie. Robert Rodriguez did that movie. Second off, I would suggest to you to stop suckling at the tit of MSNBC, NBC, ABC, CNN, and all the other shock jockeys of the left, because it's all false narratives. It's all bullshit. I didn't even know what an Epstein was. It sounds like a goddamn alcoholic tea beverage that I would say no in Tijuana. I don't want an Epstein tea. Thank you. So you're wrong, Adrian, Empire Gaming. And what gaming empire do you have? Should I believe that you have an empire of gaming and you're just spinning bullshit to sell your games? I was never invited, nor did I know Jeffrey goddamn Epstein. There's no file or video footage of me doing shit. Now, Michael, as disgusting as he is, maybe. I don't know. He's a nasty skank. He's capable of all sorts of skank activity. I don't know. He has escaped so many times. Who knows? Maybe for entertainment. They brought the dirty ass piece of shit Michael to entertain them. Like that scene in Django Unchained where they have the people wrestling in the beginning of the movie. But I don't like your face right now at all, Adrian. You kind of disgust me. You look like you're looking at gay porn and wondering why your mouth doesn't have it around that wiener. No. Thank you, Adrian. I don't know. Anyway, Tea Drinker Gary also says Metal Gear Solid and Splinter Cell were the top self-espionage games that were rivals, but they had fun together. They even pay respect to one another. I always preferred Splinter Cell personally. I remember that game fondly. I had Splinter Cell 1 and 2 on PlayStation. I love Metal Gear Solid as well, but it was hard as fuck. I never was able to really beat the first one, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, you're right.
I beat Splinter Cell. No big deal. I also beat Metal Gear Solid.
No, you didn't.
I'm a pretty awesome gamer.
What's the main guy's
Siphon
name?
Filter.
What's the name? What's the
I
main
said I
guy's
beat it. I didn't say I fucking studied it in a fucking monk temple.
You don't even know.
All right.
Then Cat 90 says, "Ready for Super Bowl? I'm excited for Batty Bunny. You are suffering from alcohol poison right now." Tea Drinker also says, first of all, none of the 6 Splinter Cell games are on PS5, and I think they just canceled the remake along with 5 other games. Ubisoft is in a bad way. Well, Ubisoft sucks, dude. Like, Ubisoft is the same thing as EA or well, no, I mean, Ubisoft has always been fucking terrible. They don't give a fuck about fans. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not shocked at all. Yeah. Splinter Cell was a great game. You know what? How about you just not make fun of my speech impediment? Because it's like it makes you look weak in front of everybody. It's really sad. I'm like Biden. I have a stutter.
Yeah, you and Billie Eilish with her Tourette's.
What can I do?
I have guy. Fuck titties.
I have a stutter. Remember with Biden? I have a stutter. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But anyway,
you're trying to say Biden didn't have a stutter? That was a true.
He had a shit my pants syndrome because he was old as fuck, and he shouldn't be allowed to walk without a leash. That's what he had. Cineroth says, first time I've ever drank. No, it wasn't. Holy shit. I was 16. You're telling a story. First time I ever drank, I was 16 and drank a whole bottle of some whiskey. I woke up with white vomit all over my bed and was sick for 4 days. Probably should have went to the hospital, but I lived. Yeah, dude. Apparently Casper fucking nutted in your mouth and you survived. Holy shit, dude.
4 days? God damn that. Yeah, you should have went to the hospital. I'm glad you're still here with us.
Feel like, but dude, they're gonna know we're underage. Yeah, your friends were terrible. Tanner Bowl says, miss you guys. I feel great. I'm gonna go pick a fight for the show.
Yeah, that's what you do.
But I don't think it's not gonna. You're not gonna turn out like Wolverine. It's like a Hugh Jackman situation where you're like, don't do that.
Yeah, you wake up like Travis Tritt. You're like, got some rice cooking in the microwave. Got a 3-day beer, don't plan to shave. And then you're like, I'm gonna go beat some fucking ass like Mark Wahlberg on a Puerto Rican.
And then you wake up with stitches in your face. You're like, that was a bad idea. I don't know why people did. Dr. Corndog says, yo, Mike, that Whistle movie has 2 of the best kills I've seen from horror this year. It's a thinking man's final destination with an 80s horror concept.
There is a movie, and this dude is crazy. Last year for Christmas, my wife likes weird, creepy shit. That's why she married me and my weird dick. But like, I bought her 2 years ago for Christmas an Incan death whistle. You can get this on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, those are badass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this creepy fucking like looking statue, and you blow into it, and it makes this horrendous like loud sound or whatever. But they made a movie about it. But what I heard, Dr. Corndogs, from the reviews at least, was that it's like a shitty teen Sony movie that sucks ass. But it comes out this week, so I'm hoping you're fucking right because I'm gonna see that shit.
Good times. Turlington says, Tommy Likey, Tommy want wingy, best channel ever. Look at his PFP, dude.
That's why I'm laughing.
I love it, dude. I love it.
I should have fucking known when I was doing that in the stream. Someone was gonna fucking.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. You look like a fucking state patrolman that got caught like fucking jerking off to bunny porn or something, like rabbit porn. You're like, oh. Papa Honey. Hey Loomis, why can you ask Trevor Phillips to get to kill Michael?
God damn, Papa, stop smoking weed, dude. Jesus.
Papa, I think that you've smoked yourself retarded. You look like, are you the person laying down on the stomach on the PFP? You were typing from your goddamn BlackBerry phone. Because what you just asked, hey Loomis, why can you ask Trevor Phillips to kill Michael Myers? Yes, I'm going to go and get a fictional character from Grand Theft Auto 5 to go kill Michael. Hey, you trailer park piece of trash. Pick up your moonshine and get your goddamn favorite wife beater on. It's time to go kill Michael. What are you talking about, Papa?
Papa's next super chat's going to be like, me love gravy sticks hard.
Yeah, dude. You're having a good time. We like that. Andrew Morris says, saw Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 in theaters. 2 ladies in front of us brought a couple of 5-year-olds. Oh shit. They screamed the whole movie. Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
It's funny because when Jay and I think you were with us. I think it was me, you, and Cody went to see Rob Zombie's Halloween in theaters.
No, I didn't see it in the theater.
Oh, you were? So it was just me and Cody. This grandma, this old ass bitch, brought her kids, like young kids, to the theater, and they sat through all the horrendous shit. Like, this parakeet's been raped. They sat through all that shit. That wasn't in that final cut, but like, and she sat through it, and you could see her be like, oh. They sat through he's probably queer, all that, and what ticked her off and finally set her off, the fucking strip club scene.
Oh,
with
that'll do it.
Rob Zombie's wife, because he loves to show her naked. When she's dancing to Love Hurts, she got up and like yelled at the kid. She was like, "Get out of this theater!" And like grabbed him by the collar or his ear or whatever, and like led them out of the theater. And I was like, "That's what set you off?"
Yeah. Granny was like, "I used to look like that." I don't really remind it. Sandy Papatito says, "You feel it in the air, boys? Saturday gonna be good." Yeah, I'm nervous about Saturday, dude. It's gonna be fucking wild. It's gonna be wild up in that shit.
I can't wait, dude.
I'm gonna look like that when I'm done. My PFP is gonna look like that after I'm done. When April picks me up, I'm gonna look at her like that. Like, how much did you drink? A lot.
You're gonna shit your pants when you see Austin's packages that he sent, and we got one from Ryan Tuvel as well.
It kind of makes me like
wild shit.
When we get the package, it's like, God damn. How much did you send? A lot. Like, oh my God.
Lot. It's taken up a whole like 10 square feet of the fucking house. Like this.
Well, that's the whole show, I guess. It's just opening packages.
That's what I figured. You know what? Switch it up a little bit. Instead of doing prank calls and playing some video games this episode, we will just they're a blast. But we'll just take our time, unbox this shit, hang out, listen to music, and have it be super chill. I think it's gonna be a fucking fun one.
Yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys don't know, on Patreon, at least for the last couple, we usually prank call businesses like you're back in 1998. And we do this whole thing. It's basically like a mini sketch. It's fun. We take suggestions from the chat. It's really a good time. We're not going to be doing that this new Patreon, but hey, join and let's have a good time if you guys want.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Dr. Corndog says, when my stepmom got me GTA at GameStop a long time ago, worker was like, "Are you sure you want to buy the kid this game? It's very bad." And I still got it. I bet you wanted to fucking
fuck
snipe
that guy.
Yeah, I bet you were like, "You motherfucker, dude. I want to take a
fucking
shit,
business, pal.
light it on fire, and put it on your doorstep. What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
yeah.
Is it a bad game to give to a kid? Probably, but are you my parent? Fuck you.
Yeah, mind your goddamn cocksucker, asshole.
I'm glad you got it though.
Shithawk, this is Woodford whiskey from the county of which
the county of Wichita.
Yeah. Woodford whiskey and some ginger ale. It's a delicious mixture.
Holly Roxy, hey, thank you so much, Holly Roxy, a member for 16 months. Appreciate you, Holly. Love y'all and
love you, Holly.
Best ever. Yeah, this is an awesome community. We love you guys. Thank you so much, Holly. She's awesome. She's been an OG supporter for a long time. Austin says, "Jay, have you seen the 2003 He-Man series?" I did. I loved it. It's my favorite and has the best Skeletor voice, voiced by Brian Dobson. If you haven't checked it, check it out. Yeah, dude, I love that. I thought the 2003 He-Man cartoon was good. I always loved the original, but what they did with the 2003 one, they updated it, and it was a good time. They didn't try to push a lot of Kevin Smith shit that he tried to do. They just tried to remake the cartoon, and it was a good attempt. So I have seen it. Ghostface Studio Production says, "By the way, I'm the anonymous tipper on Stream Elements." Oh, I forgot to change it. Non-fat Jack.
I can tell that you're not fat. You're handsome. And we appreciate it.
You look like you're doing backup vocals for Ozzy, and I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
I do. I like that a lot, though. I like that a lot. Jacob, Jay, I'm sorry. I'll spell better for you. Love. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate
Don't you sully yourself for this morose motherfucker.
Papa says Loomis M3 like corn dog. Watch corn hub.
See, there you go.
You need to put down the hashish pipe, Papa. Well, that's the show.
Wait, it's not.
Oh, fuck me in the asshole with a goddamn
I have
boomerang.
to show you guys my dick. With the boomerang. We got some more shrimp elementas. Percy says, "Hey guys, what's your wildest teenage story?" Get that fucking Papa Hades off the screen, Jay.
Oh yeah,
click it off.
Well, Papa wanted to show everyone why he's called Papa. So.
It's like chicken wing fart nuggets too. Percy says, "Hey guys, what's your wildest teenager story?" For me, I took this gang member's girl from him and I ducked and dodged him like I was ducking the draft. Also, when I said BVS style, I mean if they switch the places of the characters. Rocky
I
Balboa,
see what you're saying.
versus Frank Dukes fucking rips Balboa's heart out of his chest. By the way, in the movies, Frank Dukes was a lying piece of shit.
Well, yeah, 100%.
But
that touch, he could do the that touch.
A lot of teenage stories that we've told here. So I'll tell one that I've never told before. For some reason, when we were in senior year of high school, I had some friends who were like hippie types, like the trip and shit like that. So they got me to go out into the woods, and people used to chug an entire bottle of Robitussin, and then like trip or whatever, but they didn't have any. So we bought a bottle of Robitussin pills and took 50 of them at the same time. And then this will fucking kill you. Don't ever do this. This was nothing fucking awesome happened. What happened was we went to this guy's campfire and smoked some weed, and we drank a couple beers on top of the 50 Robitussin pills. And I started puking.
Sounds like an opening to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like I definitely should be dead with some of the dumb shit that I did. I should be dead. But what happened was I've never felt anything like this in my life. I started throwing up, and when I puked, I like tripped at the same time, and then I froze. And what I mean by that, in like if you were playing a video game and your character is next to a fire throwing up, mid puke, my brain froze and everything became cartoon, and I was frozen in that image for like 10 minutes, literally frozen in a painting. It was the weirdest fucking thing that's ever happened to me, and I should be dead, but I'm not. Or am I? This could be Valhalla hanging out with you guys. That could be.
I remember one time at a Christian school, this new girl transferred in, and she was like flirting with me, which I was still kind of like, stupid. I don't flirt with girls. And then I threw one, like she was like, I can kiss better than any other girl. I'm like, no, you can't. You're stupid. You're a liar. And then what she did was like, I never had this happen. Well, I later on I did, but I never had this happen up to this point. She like slammed me against the fucking lockers and like stuck her goddamn tongue into my fucking mouth, and I couldn't breathe. It was like Jabba the Hutt's tongue stuck in my fucking throat cavity, and I was trying to breathe, and she was like, she didn't even move her tongue. I was trying to move my tongue against her tongue to push it out of the way so I could fucking breathe. And then she was like, and then she pulled back, and there was like this big line of saliva after she did it. She's like, what about that? And like what I remember the most is that she had just been eating peanut butter crackers, and I could taste her fucking peanut butter crackers on my fucking tongue. And I'm like, that was really good. And she's like, yeah, did you like that? You want to go out on a date? I'm like, no, but what you just did was demonstrate that you can't kiss at all. And then she tried to go again. I'm like, I gotta go. My mom's picking me up. That was it.
Both equally scarring stories.
They were that was very scarring. I got fucking mouth raped.
Anonymous says, hey, my non-fat people who I love most of the mostest. Loomis, I have to ask, if you guys watched Elevate, you know the movie where I shout out this channel and y'all's names? If you guys watched Elevate, you know the movie where I shout out this channel and y'all's names.
It's a fan film.
No, well, I dedicate my next entire film to you guys. 2 guys, 1 homoerotica YouTube show. Well, if the pay is right.
If the goddamn movie was so goddamn good, why do you be anonymous when you promote it? Anonymous. quit.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good thing. Stand by your work. Stand by your man. Percy, also, do you all remember that episode of South Park when Cartman got beat up by Wendy? What's your favorite South Park episode? I'm going to always go Scott Tenorman Must Die, and could Netflix Punisher with Prep take down DCEU General Zod? Imagine that movie. I would watch the fuck out of that movie. Just a man and his weapons versus Zod. I'm in.
Man, I can't. There's no way I can pick South Park like a favorite episode. Here's the thing about South Park. I loved it. I always thought it was cool. I thought it was funny as hell, but they all blended together for me. So I can't pick out one particular moment that or episode that stands out to me. There for me, it was always good. I always loved Matt Stone and Trey Parker because they didn't give a fuck. The best thing about South Park is those guys just don't give a shit about who they make fun of or what political party is in power. They'll make fun of anybody and everybody. And I was like, that's fair. And that's why it's enjoyable. And that's why it has staying power, is because those guys don't give a fuck. They just have fun.
I agree. Like they're some of the last bastions of the old days where people just fucking did what they wanted. And not, you couldn't cancel people, you know, for being silly. I agree. But I also agree that I can't remember a single episode at all because they all run together. And I was often very, very high watching South Park.
You have to be sometimes.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, did I call you Austin? I didn't. No, he's right. Oh my God. I didn't realize that was Sandy. Sandy's Austin St. John, Jake St. John, who sent the packages. I just think of Power Rangers. So fuck me, right?
Correct. Or don't come at all.
Come, my lady, come, my lady, be my butterfly, sugar,
baby. Yeah.
And that, you sick fucks.
Come on, Wayne, I gotta go pass out.
Jay's gonna watch YouTube videos and cry. I might watch a little bit of who's the band. No, she won't watch Iron Claw. No. I might throw on. I'm feeling a little bit of Red Clay Strays in my life tonight.
Red Clay, what? Red Clay,
like Johnny. No, Red Clay gays. Yeah,
are they Native American tribe that are all about the gay sex?
Very Johnny Cash sounding, sad ass songs. Really good, really good.
So you're doing the same thing. You're just gonna cry.
Well, now because I've had a couple of whiskeys and it's a downer. You know, it makes you want to just sit and think about how sad things are in your life. But you guys fucking rule. You're the best.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. You guys turned out fucking tonight. Thank you. Holy shit.
Lots.
We were up to like 370 at one point. Holy shit. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. And hey, enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday, but not until you've hung out with us in the Patreon stream Saturday night. It's gonna be a big one. This is
bye guys. I gotta go.
Bye. We love you.
Love you guys. See you.
Suck your dick, man.
Uh-oh.
Promises. I'll come over. I'll liquor you up a little bit. We'll throw on some Blink 182 YouTube videos, have a couple beers, and, you know, see where things go. By the way, I just want to shout out fucking Egg Shin. Every single time I fucking see that at the end of a stream, my heart gets a little boner. I get a little fucking chubby right here when I see that. I love it. And I love you guys so fucking much. You guys are the fucking best. See you Saturday night. See the rest of you Wednesday. Don't whiz on the electric fence. Everyone